Oh, that's pretty dope.
Hi, Sala. Welcome.
One.
He's Rar. Look at him. Doesn't he just look stupid?
I'm still trying to picture if Bruce Campbell was a chicken.
I mean,
No, it's not the looking of him. It's the Bruce
Yeah.
Campbell in attitude and the way, like, if Bruce,
I can picture the eyes, like the
Right, like-
one crazy eye.
yeah, like the attitude that he would have if he was a chicken. Like, how would Bruce Campbell act if he was just a chicken now?
Yes, it's
Because
basically
Because Bruce
a
Campbell
chicken
has
ripped-
that kind of that one crazy
That is
eye,
the
eye turn he does.
personality. It's the personality that I gave to the familiar, and obviously the familiar gets a lot more life in the D&D campaign than it does in
But I don't know how.
Green Chicken.
What's that line he
How-
says? He's like, "Give me some sugar, baby."
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
a chicken
You
being.
can ask Rar. He'll tell you about Bruce's adventures.
I can't picture a chicken having charisma or anything. So
Because in the D&D campaign, the concept was that Bruce changed forms almost every day between like 13 different animals.
Mm.
So it wasn't just a chicken because it was the familiar. And the way the RP worked, neither the wizard didn't they didn't realize they were wizard and familiar. Like Bruce just thought he was his own dude. He just thought he was this immortal guy because every time he dies, 24 hours later, he just comes back to life as another animal.
well, there has to be like a definite detriment to your charisma when you're a chicken. Because no one's listening to a fucking chicken.
Like I made a really deep RP on the freaking familiar, and I never really got that far into it. I would have gotten a lot more into it when we got into the bet, but the bet never got resolved because people are bitches and our group broke up.
Oh, it'd be
As
like
it
Every
goes with
D&D group
D&D.
breaks up, man. Every
Yep.
D&D group breaks up. I'm
Every
sorry.
one of them.
I don't think I've ever gotten a campaign past level 12.
Wow, I'm surprised you even got that far. I've never made it past level 7.
Like, and here's the thing, right? Like, I have this concept design character that always takes off at level 11. And it's gotten to like level 11 twice, and then I never get to actually play it. And it pisses me off. And I'm tired of I have so many characters just sitting in binders.
You got to go to like your local comic book store or whatever and get with those guys. You want to keep going. Got to have a committed group.
My bot's not working.
Eventually, I'm going to get... hopefully me and Rar can get another group together. There's a couple of people in that group that I think would be worth inviting back, and if we can find one or two half-decent others, I think we can put together a solid group.
There's actually a chance ACT might not work properly tonight because of the patch.
oh, no way.
Because
Mine
they,
works okay.
Chances of what might not work.
well, they changed the network. They brought back the network code from when they first released 6.3. Then they reverted it with the hot fix, and now they brought it back with 6.31. So we're back to what it was before the hot fix. So that's why ACT had to be updated again. And we're back to maybe it being buggy again. Just warning.
Who are we missing? Silo?
yeah, of course.
Wait,
You
for
know
some.
what? You know what?
Silo's in here.
Changing my mind again.
He must have just got in.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in chat. He's just not in game, you know.
Okay.
Or we need him to be. Help, little Emmett's trying to give me darkness.
Okay.
Darkness.
It's read DPS. It just won't read my
Yeah, changing my mind again.
just didn't work on my stupid trigger.
Okay, that one feels more red mage, but it's not red enough.
I wear green. My hair is red.
You're weird. There's Silent.
Well, there was
Let's
that
do
one.
this.
I could go back to that one, but I have to do a glamour removal on the chest piece.
Are we all here?
Let's
Yar.
Blaze is the boss now.
Yes, hold on. I must fix my glamour.
All right.
And then glamour over to you bitches.
Oh my god, what's this Lewis Weekly Alert shit?
Where it's
Get fucked.
still fucking trap party.
Trap party.
You bitches are unacceptable. You got me mid glamour. I am. This is unacceptable.
Can't fix it.
Can I can't glamour in here. Can I just? No. Okay. Whatever.
There's no enrage. There is no prog. All parties are Snake One parties. The entire fight is snakes and yelling about snakes. Please, gods, have mercy on my tiny soul.
Okay.
Accurate.
I refuse to have mercy on you.
So I want to say a couple things before we start tonight.
Uh-oh.
Bitch.
Nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. Just
Boy.
just looking back recently and kind of thinking about what we accomplished over the last year and stuff like that. You know, clearing ultimate and all. That's good shit. Fucking right.
Oh, he's getting
Got
soft.
one down. One down. You know. But I know y'all want to try to. I was thinking about like as far as going forward to the next one. I do think it's a good idea to do one where everybody can benefit from it. So I think we probably should choose one of the newer ones. At least that way, like Blaze and Roar can actually get weapons. We can always go back to the other ones anytime. There's literally no rush.
Well, we could.
And
we
another
could take
thing
a
I wanna
look
say
at
is-
ultimate. Yeah, ultimate
As-
Ultima.
Yeah, as soon as we start getting this down and we start getting, the clear for the week, we'll start putting some time into one of the other ones. I just kind of want to know what people are interested in looking forward to, like which one, you know what I mean?
I mean, Harsher Font's Wacky Adventure sounds pretty good.
It does sound fun, but I know the weapons aren't that great. So I'm gonna kind of like, we'll just take like a group vote on that, try to decide what we're gonna do.
Ultimate Omega, actually.
Oh, let's go.
I think people were saying
Also-
Ultimate Omega is easier than
Let's not put the
Yes,
cart
sir.
before the horse.
Yeah, we still got to do this shit. But anyways, I just wanted to say also,
yeah, let's get this shit done.
I'm sorry
first.
we kind of yanked the gun out of your hand there, Kaj, but you seem to fit in like the missing puzzle piece. So as long as you happy, we happy. Proud of you guys for what we've done so far. Ready to get some fucking prog on this shit. Keep up the good work. We're doing good. Ain't no rush on this fight. We'll get it when we get it. When it's time to get it, we'll get it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, check your foods too. Yeah, I ain't stressing, bro. We gonna get this shit whenever we get it.
We're gonna get your
Yeah, we're
butt
not a
I
bunch of
ain't trying to put
Alex.
I ain't trying to put no unnecessary time limit on something
AOE.
that don't need one. Like we had to ass into the fight. We got this shit.
Spread. For later.
Not even stressed.
Outside north, outside south. In end spread.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Tank Buster on C.
Yes. Cloaking.
Out.
Fucking fruits.
The fruits.
Them fruits is juicy.
Look, I think we can all agree there's only one fruit to sacrifice here. And it's
First
me.
I
gaze.
agree.
W Scarlet.
I really don't like those
I may Rars my card.
AC Gorgons.
Quick mid C. Me and Rar will get D for dicks.
BD Gorgons.
Away from B and D.
Alright, going in.
AoE.
Got this one.
East-West Bird.
East, west. Ooh, that's a good burst.
Infer Protean.
Yes, in.
In End Protean.
Hotspots.
NE Corner.
Don't say it.
Guys know.
bitches. They know.
AoE.
Take it in the booty hole.
Right. Motherfucker's about to be jumping. I think we all know what's coming up
Knock
next.
back.
Yeah, that.
Something about rage?
And knowing it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Rage.
2.
That was rude.
Right.
Partner stack. For later.
Okay. I don't have a prize.
I have mine.
South. NESW. Spread. North. In N stacks.
Right, get in there.
Stack up.
Tank Buster on C.
Tires of this ass. Insane, bro.
Out.
Snakes, too.
Most are going in.
First
Good
gaze.
spots.
DPS first.
C, you need to swap with me.
Okay.
And Silo, you need to swap with Rips.
Look Cardinals.
The
All right, we
Cardinals,
look at
just
Cardinal, so adjust.
Let me DPS first. Tanks heals. Rars.
East.
Not Rars, sorry. East.
Okay, I'm going to your side. I got Reprisal.
Whew.
Potions.
Yep, posts.
Mm-hmm.
Tank Buster on C.
Potent potables.
Po-
Loken.
Tank stance.
What's your wish, though, bro?
Knock back.
Anti-knock.
Right button, but shield's fine, I guess.
Follow to north. Knock
Coming
back.
north. Come north.
Healer groups.
Okay, group. Snooze group on the wall. Let's wait and see what side we're going.
Okay, push him! Push him!
Might be able to. I don't know.
We'd still have to do the mechanic.
East black line, then healer groups.
Push him!
Get knocked back south.
Wait until.
Yeah, we still
Wait,
got to do
then
the mechanic.
Stay
Wait,
on this
going
side.
south
South black line, then knock back.
to the black line.
Knock back right.
Right. Yeah, it would still force us to do the mechanic. Sadly. I wish it would cancel it. That'd be
Dunk on him.
dope as fuck.
Dunk on his ass!
We already did it.
Oh.
49.
Get fucked.
Oh, fuck it!
Is that one shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one shot, guys.
This is my motivational speech. You're welcome.
Is that early night then?
Yeah, we're already there. We got
Vish.
shit.
We got a lot of
Yeah,
night
like
ahead.
2.5
Show.
hours. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, basically. That's the night right there.
Wow.
Aren't you glad we don't have to go through the first 3 again?
I know, right? Why were we doing this early? Why weren't we cheesing Party Finder earlier?
But now the
Well,
only
I
problem
think-
is
got
we
it.
can't leave for the next 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Mhm.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yep, now we're stuck here though.
Well,
Or are we?
yeah, how we
How
can
long-
not get not stuck here.
Are
we'll
we?
kill
s-
him.
How
Are
long
we
is the
stuck
instance?
here, or is he?
It's
He's
still
stuck
it's,
here with us.
108 minutes, so just over an hour and a half left. Hour and 48 minutes.
So we'll have to do it again. maybe
Minimal
once.
with minimal breaks, but that's fine.
AoE end bleed.
What's a minimal break?
Or we just clear it, you know? We're like
Yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah, I was messing with my mic. Sorry.
All right, remember
We s-
for whatchamacallit, high concept 2, the person with the 2 marker is always going to go to 2, and the person with the 3 marker is always going to go to, or not the 3, but
One.
the 1 marker is going to go
Yeah.
to 3 instead. That way the 2 person doesn't have to think harder. And of course the other person, the other long that's not a 1 or a 2 just goes to 2. You know, since 2 people.
And the one person, the 2 person always go to A, right?
No.
No.
Shia, no, no debuff.
The person with Shia no debuffs
No
go to
debuff
A.
Tyson goes to A.
Oh, okay. So,
2
and then
people with no debuffs go to A. That means those 2 people are the Ifrit.
where do the 1 and 2 stack persons go?
They go. The 2 person goes to the 2 marker, and the 1 person goes to the 3 marker.
I know that. I mean, like after that
Here, I'll make this.
is done.
Well, they'll just do the same priority system. The first
Oh,
person
okay.
who didn't
Same
mix,
one we did before. Okay.
Yep, first person who didn't mix will just go back into the first set, just goes back to his corner, and the 2 person goes clockwise, the 1 person
The
goes
2 and this
counterclockwise.
counter. Cool. I like it.
And then for the Ifrits, they can just kind of call out, you know, oh, I'm going to go left, so that way the other Ifrit knows they're going right, or whatever. You guys just manifest destiny it.
Wow.
It's the Phoenix mixing where I'm going to get confused, surely.
It's just basically the 2 Ifrits and the 2 wind people just need to
Wind
touch
people,
their
yeah.
mix.
There'll always be a win. There's always going to be a win. It's gonna be wind and some other.
All right. There's always
element.
two greens. Yeah. That's
There's
right.
always two greens.
Yeah, they come in any set.
The only question is who calls
other
out
color-
what? I mean, as far as who goes east and who goes west, that's the problem.
I'm just saying, if there's two Ifrits, one of them just says I'm gonna go left, and the other just will.
And yeah, there's no real priority to it.
Just manifest destiny. So as soon as you
True.
get your Ifrits, you just go to the left 2 and 3 to wait for, all the shit to go off, and then, then you can go left and right.
I guess I'll always opt to go far since I'm the dashy boy.
If it's Silo and Kaj, then Kaj can always go left and Silo can always go right, since he can teleport.
So if you're partnered with me and I'm your Phoenix or I'm your Ifrit partner, I'll always opt to go far because I'm dashy boy.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, just manifest destiny. If it's me and Scarlet's going to be like, I'm going to get the close one, bitch. And I'll be like, okay, I'll walk further. All right, well, let's give it a shot.
Range privilege.
Yes. Caster privilege, not ranged, because, nobody gives a shit about you.
Well, I'm ranged. I can run and gun, or I can do whatever shit I want.
Make sure your food's good.
Except that there's no
Tank
there's
stance
no
on.
DPS in that section of the fight, so it doesn't matter if I'm ranged or not.
It doesn't matter, but you can just zip
It's just
past
I
it.
have a dash. That is my only benefit I have in that section of the fight over
Spell
any other.
dash into the wall.
Yes,
AOEN
I've yet to do that yet in this fight. I think,
You should try that out. See how it works.
at least not on purpose. I have done it many times on purpose.
Split tank busters.
Sure, on purpose. Sure.
Just like how Scarlet's jumped into the wall on purpose.
That has surely never happened.
Totally on purpose.
There's no reason that displacement is all the way by itself up in the corner of my
Alright,
screen.
double healers. Remember what that means?
I prefaced it by this fight, by the way.
Faith and spread.
Spread.
Oh, someone's leaving some shit in my corner, man.
Left end stack.
Left and stack.
Ice groups first. Front row. Fire partners. Second row. AOEN bleed.
Oh,
Oh! Somebody didn't back up.
or someone bled to death.
I think somebody got hit by the laser.
Oh,
Booty too fat. Nah.
who too fat?
Mm.
Back of the-
Those glares are heavy, guys.
Booty Pop
Hang on a
Jones.
second.
I mean, they're light.
Mm.
Light's pretty heavy.
Wow.
It's got a lot of mass.
Stop eating at McDonald's every day.
Can't we just receive a view death and be okay with it? Do we have to be honored?
AOEN bleed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you
It's
gotta be
very
honored.
demanding.
Yeah. Is the death he's talking about the
Split
barbecue?
tank
he's serving?
busters.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The thing,
Yeah.
the death is the food. His burnt ass
Yeah.
meat. The death.
Delicious.
So it's just death.
I mean, this dude is all about some dry rub. So we'll see.
Well,
Hmm.
maybe he
I'm all
means
about the
because
dry
it's
rub, too.
it's like dead meat. It's like here's this death.
Yeah.
Alright, seed maybe? Double tank?
Metaphorical.
Faith and spread.
Maybe we'll go north. Fuck on.
Left end stack.
Look at him stacking over there.
Fire partners first.
Okay, here we
Second
go.
row. Ice groups. Front row. Tank autos.
Whoa.
AoE and bleed.
Hey, we're alive. It's fine.
Looks good to me.
Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Use your mid.
Mitigation.
Bunch of debuffs.
Short gamma.
Giant debuff.
Purple tower. With ribs.
Alpha's not mixing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Right. Remember, if you're mid, to swap sides afterward.
Avoid blue towers.
Alright, so you go south.
Left.
Yay!
Just cutting it close, Silo. Don't accidentally mix. 'cause you
AoE
guys
and
run
bleed.
together.
Tank autos.
Absolutely.
Good shit.
Alright, get ready for the middle phase, whatever it's called. Something I don't know.
Shields.
Spread.
Limitless Desolation. That's what it's called.
Limitless. Damn.
Let's see, blew up.
I
It's
blew
right
up
there.
first.
Careful, Kosh. Don't hit anybody.
4. Soak tower 4.
Stay out the way.
Oh, Kosh, you
here.
got a tiny spoiled sliver.
Tank autos.
Alright.
AoE and bleed.
I got
got a
reprisal.
You see, you're gonna have to take this raw.
Split tank busters.
Back together.
Keep
Alright,
a light
Nationals
down
two.
one, right?
Alright, C and RAR. Let's see where we're going first.
Ra reversed. C reversed. Spread
Going
first.
up.
Front row.
Top spread.
Second row. Stack.
Rough.
Ice
nice
groups
knowing you guys.
first. Front row. Fire partners.
Whoa.
Second row. Right.
This fight just says "fuck you, healers, man."
It does. If it stacks second, the purple healer might be able to get a bit closer. Because the stack explosion is not that big. That's only if it stacks second. Fucking random bullshit.
There's anything I can do.
I mean, if it helps, we don't have to be all the way against the wall over there if we're.
I'm just
the
trying to
special
think of.
I got no mitt I can
There's-
use because I gotta
so-
save my mitt.
So there's this one thing I've seen Xenos and them doing where you could fit a whole bunch of people in one box and you just have people go to their designated spots even if they have the that debuff because they won't get hit by any other fires. You just have
That's
like
one box strat for fire and ice. It was more. We didn't die to fire and
The
ice though.
It
no the
wasn't that-
spread. It's for spread though. You could do it for spread too.
We didn't die
like
to
with
the
the-
spread.
Well, we
I know-
died because
I
we didn't
know.
have enough health afterwards.
Yeah, and I was wondering if maybe it was just Roar was too far away to get you guys. You know.
Yeah, because they were all the way at the other side of RAR. So the only thing I can think of is week 6 that are in the spread group can try to be in just those 2 middle boxes, like one on each intersection.
I mean, you can
So-
literally have the spread sitting on, the stack sitting on D, and then like have the
Okay.
people that are marked on the box right next to it, and they won't. The stacks shouldn't hit them.
But how do you fit all
I'll
six
try and
people
save
into
my
one
waltz
box?
for the stack up. That might be just a few percentage
So-
points.
So you can have like one person on this corner, one person on this corner, and you can literally have one on each corner of the box. Except, so like for this part, you would have them like in the in between, because you can't put two people right next to each other like that.
Is that
Right.
exactly what I was just saying? But ass backwards.
Well,
Because there's two. You see those two boxes in front of us, where 2 and 4 are. If you
Yes.
have one person at each intersection, that's 6 intersections, so 6 people.
mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but in a
No.
different way.
The healer said they'll try and figure
Well,
something
yeah,
out. Let's go.
it's kind of
Okay.
it's the same shit too, I guess.
Okay.
So okay, all
I
right.
was trying to think of an easier.
We thought
way.
it was a positioning thing. We didn't know
Yeah,
it was
they'll
like
get
a
it.
cooldown
Yeah,
thing.
they just blew too much of their load.
Okay, we were just trying to get better positioning for y'all. We thought that's what was the problem.
That part of the fight is where you gotta be careful not to blow all of the load, and it's hard.
And bleed.
And I don't envy the healers.
Hard not to blow your load.
I don't envy the healers in that part.
Split tank busters.
I love quad weaving.
If the melee have any timed like feints for certain parts, I think that might help.
I was using mine on the bleed.
That's a good
Right.
time.
Gosh.
That's probably a good time to use it.
Tank healer.
Bait then
Make
stack.
sure you and Silo aren't using it at the same time.
Stack up.
Right and spread.
What? Were you?
I was being dangerous.
I could be hitting the boss
you guys
right
are going
now.
to my spread spot.
Fire partners first. Front row.
Over here, Kosh. Over here, Kosh.
Ice groups. Second row.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die.
AOE
Oh
and
no.
I think
Tank
you guys
autos.
just well, no, who got rescued? See,
See,
Yes.
rescue.
But we were still alive. I don't know why. What
That was
happened?
just some
Why y'all
fucking
done?
there.
What was that?
That's fine. Don't worry
Holy
about it.
shit.
Kaj needs something to fill their painful life with joy.
In my
Why not
pants
kill
full of
C?
crap.
Is this fate, Mimi? Just to be killed by women
Shut
in
up,
my
yeah.
video game?
Yes. It's
It's
the
like
price you
Sheba all
pay.
over again.
It's the price you pay.
At least it's not as bad.
Also a white mage, it's the price you pay.
Yes.
For all we know, Sheba told Kaj, that's good. That might be fine.
Maybe.
AOE and bleed.
No, probably.
Split tank busters.
Okay. Bam, bam.
Right, natural.
Big sweaty naturals.
Mimi Rar. Love tanks healers tonight.
Yep.
Bait then stack.
And stack.
Right and spread.
Oh my god, love.
Don't worry about it, Rar.
I just had to move
Ice
so I
groups
didn't hit him.
first. Front row. Fire
look-
partners. Second row.
I had to look behind me and make sure Silent wasn't there.
Tank autos.
Ooh.
AoE and bleed.
Oh no.
Sucks to be Scar.
My butt exploded.
Fat ass. Motherfucker.
Your
Split
ass so
tank
fat
busters.
became an incendiary object.
Tater in the microwave again.
Big AoE.
Alright, mitigation. Partake of his gift. Death.
Long beta.
Fuck is good.
Damn. Gift just got fucked.
Avoid blue towers.
Beta's not mixing.
Left.
Son of a bitch. Beta did not mix. Remember, if you're mid, to swap sides after.
Purple
Ow.
tower. With C or Scarlet.
One of you dumb long alpha bitches didn't get all the way in the
Right.
corner.
That's probably me.
Right. Oh,
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, sorry.
Clip the tater.
Bitch.
I don't know why I didn't go all the way in the corner.
Fucking,
Oh,
fucking tuck my ass all the way in the corner now.
I don't know why I
Boy.
didn't go all the way in the corner for some reason. I thought I meant mid corner for some reason. My brain. My
That's
brain.
very good.
don't be
My
sorry.
fucking brain is so
Deep down.
fucking messed up in that part.
You saw you and Silo standing there. It's like, this is gonna end
This is.
poorly.
I knew I was doing something wrong, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was.
AoE and
Shows.
bleed.
Poorly.
Split tank busters.
Juicy naturals in your area. Oh, double deeps. All you gotta do is complain. Silo and rips.
Mm-mm.
Just care in that shit.
Bay thin stack.
Fucking bitch.
Right end spread. Fire partners first. Second row. Ice groups. Front row. AoE and bleed. Tank autos. Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Minute.
Mid time.
Long gamma. Avoid blue towers.
Beta's not mixing.
Left.
Left side. Beta did not mix.
Up your sprint if you need to.
Remember, if you're mid, to swap over.
Blue tower. With C or RAR.
I just want to do
Come
nothing.
and see.
Left.
John.
Smack 'em. Hey, man.
And touch my
AoE
fish.
and bleed.
Don't
Tank
touch
autos.
Don't touch my fish.
That's my fish.
That's why Kaj punishes you. Just touch this fish taco.
Spread.
You don't ask for it.
You gonna eat that?
1.
damage. Don't hit me, buddy. I'm waiting for C to blow up before I go to my
Soap
spot.
Tower 1.
Oh.
No.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Power blew up
AON
somewhere.
bleed.
Signal boom. It's always rough when the people that are like for the get them thing are like the furthest away from their tower. So annoying.
AON bleed. Split tank busters.
Hit Buster.
Natural alignment.
All natural?
Gosh.
Bait then stack. Right end spread.
Oops.
Love hearing your oops.
Got my right and left mixed up again.
Ice groups first. Front row. Fire partners. Second row. Tank autos. AON bleed.
Taunting. Got reprisal.
Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Medication. Medication, baby.
2 stack. Avoid blue towers.
I'm not mixing that B.
Beta did not
Left.
mix. Left.
Left sun. Pop
Beta
sprint if you
did
need
not
to.
mix.
Yep.
Or if you're
Green
mid,
tower
swap sides.
with C or K Jaren.
Gamma is not mixing.
Left.
Left sun.
side.
Malcolm.
AON bleed.
It's gonna bite your
Tank
ass.
autos.
The mix like just the 1 split second.
No, you just walk towards them and you walk away. It's easy.
What happens if you mix greens together?
You die.
Spread.
Good to know.
Yeah, we'll probably go kaboom.
1.
Earth shattering
Well,
kaboom.
that's easy for me. I'll shut mine right here.
Soak tower 1.
That makes it easy for me.
I love easy.
Oh God,
Tank
Rory,
autos.
that's
I have a
scary.
shield
AON
here.
bleed.
Shield.
I'm using faint here.
I got a prize one.
Split tank
Take
busters.
these Raw. Back together. Big juicy naturals. Alright, double DPS.
Scarlet reversed. Spread first.
Front row.
Front row. Second row. Stack.
Stack
a little
up.
Closer.
Good.
Double DPS.
Second
Fire
row.
partners first. Second row. Ice groups. Front row. Right.
Right side.
I'm fine for some reason.
Good job.
AoE and bleed.
I have
I got
a
surprise.
Other
Okay, you
melee.
got- go ahead.
Faint.
Surprise over there.
Careful, boys. Where you were in still involved.
Split tank busters.
Right, C has to take this.
Yep, I got this one.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I didn't hit enough buttons in time.
Oh.
Get me.
I got him.
Big AoE.
I don't know if that's enough, but
I got reprisal for high concept.
It's gonna hurt.
Short gamma.
The 1, so I just go to the 1 spot.
Yep, 2. I'm waiting for
I'll go long.
Blue tower. With RAR or ribs.
Beta did not mix.
so we should mix.
Right.
right side.
What?
If you didn't have a Shia debuff, you should have been mixing.
Oh,
You
we should have been mixing.
going-
Sorry. Fuck. You're right.
Yeah, I was like, who's on
You're
who's
right. You're
mixing
so
with?
mixed. Then I should have
I
spread.
went wrong spot.
Get clone tether.
I fucked up. You're right. You're right.
Healer LB.
It doesn't matter. They're all gonna die to the laser.
Heal made snakes.
Avoid snakes.
I skipped a step. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you have no Shia debuff, you had to mix with your other Shia debuff.
Yeah, I was the Neil debuff Tyson. I needed a Shia debuff.
I mentally skipped a step. I needed to get Ifrit, then
Alright.
spread.
If you get the 2 or the 3, just keep in mind you could also be long alpha, beta, or gamma as well. So you don't have to do the whole rotation thing. You just have to go to your long alpha, beta, or gamma spot. I tried to do the rotation, so that's why I was in the wrong spot there.
But we got there, guys. Hey.
Yeah, let's keep it up.
So it's pretty much the same with just a couple added things.
Yeah, the 1 and the 2 person don't even need to do any kind of like rotating clockwise or counterclockwise. They just need to look at their second debuff, and if it's long alpha, go to long alpha or long beta.
Oh yeah, that's true.
whatever.
They get a second debuff. You're right.
I
You're
completely
right.
forgot about that part.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you're right though. So they get that debuff and a long.
Yeah, alpha, beta, or gamma.
It's always going to be a long since they got to do the one mechanic first.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then the no marks go immediately to alpha.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yeah, the no marks go with the alpha, and then they're gonna mix and then fuck off to 2 and 3
To 2 and 3.
until the first set of AOEs.
And the people
or
that
the
was
first
at
set of
2 and 3
towers
are
go off. Well, the people that are
Right.
2 and 3 are now long.
all
alpha,
going to be
beta, and
moving.
gamma.
Yeah, they're going to be moving. So that's going to be a clear spot for them over there. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
get
then,
your Ifrit, get the fuck to 2 and 3.
And then
and
after
then-
the first set of towers go off, then the Ifrits can decide who's going left, who's going right, and run to their wall.
Yep.
While the people that were getting the first set of towers, the north tower person goes north to the wall, and the south tower person just walks straight south to the wall, and waits for the fucking ghosts to appear to tether. And remember, you have to go clockwise +1, like C said.
Oh,
So
And they can do that.
+1.
Yeah, and they can do that like as soon as they're done with the tower, they can kind of like go north of there, north or south spot.
Exactly.
And just
That's why it's
chill.
easy for them to just go like I'm literally in the tower, and then I just go backwards.
Yeah,
to the wall.
yeah, that's dope. That's
And
dope.
then when the tether gets on me, I would just go clockwise +1, so I'm right here.
Yeah, this ain't tough at all, man. We got this. We got this.
Yeah. It's just the first time we saw it, so let's try.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, first time. Yeah, we still did pretty good first time seeing it.
Gotta remember, if you're Shia debuff and Neil debuff Tyson, you gotta mix your shit.
You gotta
together.
look. You gotta look to see when everybody gets their debuffs, so you can see if you getting one or not.
Ran through the woods from Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, the only person that mixes at Alpha is the Shard Alpha. They just go to mix.
AoE and bleed.
The Shy debuffs, fuck off.
Split tank busters.
Owie. Juicy naturals.
Alignment on you.
Silo Blaze, double DPS.
Faith and spread.
Spread first.
Fine.
Right and stack. Fire partners first.
Okay.
Front row. Ice groups. Second row.
My partner just blew up.
He exploded.
Tank autos.
My butt was
AoE
too
and bleed.
much, and it collapsed in on itself.
Like a
Damn.
neutron star.
Yeah,
Too much donk.
I just had a butt supernova.
Like a brown dwarf collapsing into a neutron star.
Damn, she got a fat ass.
What did I lag cast out of a Cure 3 or something?
Sure, let's go ahead and take a little 5-minute. 5 minutes only, please.
Because I'm building my rotation now, so I'm moving around a little more.
I don't know. Might have been just out of range.
Brian needs to go decompress. Nice
He hasn't even spoken to us like tonight.
You were the furthest away, so you might have been just out of range of a heal.
Yeah, that heal is nasty. If you want, Scar, you can bait in the ISIS since you're a tiny weak boy.
Be right back.
Up to you. That way you're a little bit closer.
I mean, we could swap, but then I'll be the next in line to get killed.
Yeah, but you have a little bit more health at least.
A little bit. I have some self heals, but you also have self heals, so.
It's telling you to fucking medica yourself. Not medica, but whatever it's called.
For cure.
For cure, yeah. For cure yourself, bitch.
You're not even DPSing. Around brick.
Well, we're using June Bob, but I don't know if Hector's video is any different for High Concept too, because I think there's only real one way to do it outside of wherever those people are stacking the different markers. Yeah. Because I know, like, the text guides have like 2 and 3 all the way in the fucking bottom corner here for some stupid fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the original, I think clear parties did it that way, so that's why the original guides have it that way. Or
Yeah, whatever.
all the video guides started developing strats for everybody else.
When in doubt, go top left. That's my rule of thumb.
That's why my toolbox looks that way too. The toolbox is still a good, step-by-step explanation of how every step looks, though.
I mean, to be fair, the room's a fucking square. You could
It's a square.
put them in any corner. You literally put beta in the top left corner and put the 2 and 3 on the bottom right corner. It wouldn't make a fucking difference. As long as you were mixing properly.
I'm gonna go pee.
Go pee.
Well, back. They sent me out here with this new glam. What?
Um,
I too
don't
got new
look really
glam.
don't really look too much different. Just blue with silver. I've seen blue with
What?
silver before.
What? I got glowy bits though.
I mean,
It matches my ex.
you still don't look as cool as Blaze.
Cooler than Blaze. What are you talking about?
I don't know. But looking pretty badass right now with that fucking PvP gear on.
Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I got crystal claws, man. They're dope. Does Blaze have crystal claws? No.
He's
Got a big old,
badass
got a big
mask.
old dick though.
I just need grips back and then RAR and then good
You
to
just,
go
like-
for an hour and 10 minutes.
You just like strap it to your leg. Is it like a tripod? Can you just be like, bang, tripod?
No, I have the ability to like manifest it.
It's like a bike's
sort of.
kickstand, you know? You just
Oh,
kicks it up.
it's like a magical weapon. You just summon your dick in
Yeah.
your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're
It just
like,
forms, you know.
You ever play Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah.
Dick appears in his hand.
Well, basically like that. I can
Yeah,
even
basi-
throw it and teleport. Yeah.
I can throw it so far.
We calling
Shit.
Blaze's dick the Sword of Kings?
Yes.
Yep.
It's what Blaze calls all the time.
Exactly
It's
what it's
the-
called.
It's the dick of kings, sir.
Sword of Kings works just as good. Because it is a weapon.
Yeah. Rips his ass took a beating from it.
Yep.
You sure did.
Weeb was watching us on
These are-
the U of Tubes. I'm not sure if she's still here.
Oh, I mean, Kaj said ready. All ready to go, Rar? Okay, Rar's pinging.
Pong.
There we go.
He's ready. Were you
Fucking
muted this whole
champ.
time?
No, the fucking chat or my fucking thing was all twonky and shit.
Okay.
Your butt's all twonky and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're all willy
Do him
nilly.
already, check. I can he's all willy nilly.
Game on.
Yeah, I had to watch a video. I need to know how to fucking do this shit and still keep you dumb fucks alive.
Wow.
What?
Silo.
Just here a second ago. There he is. Let's go.
Buttons. Oh, check your food.
Got
Yes.
37 minutes.
Your butt's got 37 minutes.
Damn.
I heard a Discord sound.
Don't worry about it.
AOEN bleed.
Right? Least of your worries.
Split tank busters.
Right, bam.
Naturals. Kaj Mimi.
Damn.
Faith and spread. Right end stack.
Whoops.
Fire
North.
partners first. Front row. Ice groups. Second
Yeah.
row.
Wait, why
That's
did we
weird.
die? Did we
Tank
get
autos.
double
Well, because
tap?
Rar had to
AOE
heal my
bleed.
dumbass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, my bot's being weird right now.
Stupid motherfucker!
My fat tater ass was on the wrong side.
Wow. But if it's so fat, isn't it always on the wrong side then?
AOE and bleed.
No.
Split tank busters.
Natural alignment. Seakosh.
Wow.
Bait then spread. Left end stack.
Okay.
Ice groups first.
Second row.
Second row. Fire partners. Front row.
Front row.
Tank autos. AOE and bleed.
Taunting.
Split tank busters. Big AOE.
Use that mitt.
Your gift.
Yeah, it's gross.
And a gauge.
2 stack. Avoid green towers.
Alright, Gamma is not mixing.
Left.
Left. Gamma did not mix. Pop your sprints if you need to. Remember, if you're mid, to swap sides.
Blue tower. With Scarlet or Silo.
Swap sides, rip.
Left.
Sorry. But
Left side.
don't
or
worry.
nothing.
You didn't need to mix anyway. Come left.
Oh, don't mix with me.
Classic Rips moment, you know?
I hesitated,
AOE
but that's
bleed.
fine.
Tank autos.
My stupid brain is broken.
Brain no work, good balls.
Spread.
Limitless.
Dun, dun, dun.
1.
My tower's right here, look at that.
Soak tower 1.
What? I was not in that shit.
Tank autos. AOE and bleed.
I got a shield.
I got reprisal. I got another buster coming up, yeah?
Yep.
Split tank busters.
And then the next one, our home game.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have to do
Rips
these next
reversed.
mechanics.
First
Stack
row.
first. Front row.
Back first, front row.
Second
And get
row.
ready to spread.
Spread.
Okay, get
Double
close for
DPS.
heals.
Fire partners first. Second row. Ice groups. Front row. Right.
Right side.
AoE and bleed.
I have a
I
Tank
was going to
autos.
use faint here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess mine's back. Technically, doesn't matter.
Split tank busters.
Okay, I'm taking this one by myself.
Big AoE.
Alright, watch your debuffs.
Get ready to move it, move it.
Long gamma +2 stack.
No, no, you go to that.
Avoid blue towers.
Yeah,
What happened over there?
the two. Roar just needed to go by the 2 marker instead. Yeah, we're doing the 1 marker on 3 into 2 marker person on 2. It's okay. Oh, okay. You almost made it there in time.
I was all ready to be F8 too.
He's about to be a spicy tater.
And me and Kaz are about to be hot. Like we always are.
You would have been Minfreet.
Shut up.
AoE and bleed. Split tank busters. Bitch.
I weave that into my rotation.
Just every time. Fucking ruthless bitch.
That one's so good for the bot.
There are.
And this dude's will.
It's
It might
absolutely
be
nothing.
absolute.
Faith and spread.
Speed
Feels
spread.
like it.
Spread out.
Right end stack. Fire partners first. Front row. Ice groups. Second row. Tank autos. AoE and bleed.
Taunting.
Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Mitigation.
Long gamma. Avoid purple towers.
Alright.
Alpha's not mixing.
Alpha.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, it's fine. I should have gone south.
Remember, if you're mid, to swap sides after.
Purple tower. With Mimi Misha or K Jaren.
Oh, I'm not. We're not mixing.
Left.
Yep.
And left, good. I can legitimately help heal right now. I have nothing else to
Don't
do.
you do it.
Nothing else to do.
You know better than to fuck your sister.
AoE and bleed. Tank
There's
autos.
people that are hurt, and I have no DPS to do. I should heal.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's not
MP
bad.
spending.
It's not a well. In that phase, it's not a bad idea.
Spread.
Alright, spread out for limitless.
1.
And mine's right next to me. I'll wait for Kaj to blow before I move now.
Mine's right next to me too.
Soak Tower 1.
Ooh, that was close, right?
That was I know.
Tater
I didn't have a lot of
Tank
space.
autos.
Tank
AoE
autos.
and bleed.
I got reprisal.
I have a shield.
Oh, Scar. I'm sorry.
Here comes the Buster.
No, I hesitated.
Split tank busters.
I don't know why I hesitated.
Back together. A natural 2. Alright, Kaj and Mimi. We're going first.
Mimi mix reversed.
Okay. What we got first, baby?
Stack first.
Stack.
Second row.
And then get ready to go to your spread spots.
Front row.
Go.
Spread. Fire partners first. Front row. Ice groups. Second row. Right.
Go right.
Right side.
Clever Bay.
Then it's gonna be AoE with the bleeds coming up. Mimi's
I'll
getting
have
them.
a
AoE and bleed.
Okay, you
Tank
got it.
autos.
Just move to Shirk UC. Yep.
Split tank busters.
Using invuln for this one.
Yep.
Join group.
Big AoE.
Alright, I got shield for this. Mitt.
I got reprisal. Do you mid?
Watch your debuffs.
Yep.
No debuff.
No debuffs. Go to A.
Then after you thing, mix and go to your spots.
Blue tower. With C.
Beta did not mix. I don't think it matters though.
Who's my
Rips is your
Left.
partner. I think.
Rips?
Oh,
Come here and mix with me.
Go left.
Guys need to go left though. Oh, they're dead.
You tried to go to your spot early.
I
huh?
did it again. Yeah, I was.
Get clone tether.
Yeah, you gotta. So just remember this. So when you're there, mix, then run to 2 and 3.
Or heck, you can just go to just right near the boss's dick, just right in the middle, and mix there. Then fuck off.
Well, I
So,
was
I
actually.
have-
I shouldn't have been the one mixing because I was.
Were you short alpha?
Yeah,
Honestly, I think what you
I was
Oh.
short alpha. I shouldn't have been the one mixing. I
No,
should have
yeah.
been the
All
two
I know
debuffs.
is all I know is I don't have a debuff, and everybody keeps running away from me.
Yeah.
it was Blaze. It
Alright,
was
so
Blaze.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a set space for them to go. If you have no debuff, go right up next to the boss's dick and mix there.
Okay. I thought
No,
it was running to A.
They don't even need to do that, Mimi. As soon as they get their buff, they just run to 2 and then mix at 2. They got plenty of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they,
And they're in
I
the
mean,
safe spot.
The only reason I say go in the middle, just in case they need to dodge right, you know,
There
because
is
he might cleave left side
Yeah.
of the arena. You know?
plenty of time if
Yeah,
you just
to mix.
and then go. There's plenty
Okay.
of time if you just mix.
Yeah, whatever works.
The only
best.
thing that's
You can
that
decide.
could confuse people is if they're mixing right there in the corner. We saw that some people got confused and mixed with with short alpha when they weren't supposed to. So that's the only reason I could say maybe.
Well, I was
move.
under the impression that the no debuffs go towards A. That's what I saw. That's what I thought.
Well,
So
they
now
go
just
toward
wait.
A, and then once they get their debuffs, then they fuck off.
Yes.
Yeah, they
You have to
mix
get
with
your
the other.
you gotta get your Ifrit concept.
But you don't need to make Ifrit right away. I mean, God forbid you save Rar on some damage.
I guess
So
that's
let's just make it easy, and the people with no debuffs just go right up in the boss's dick.
Yeah, so
Right.
after you get your debuff from Short Alpha, then just go right, mix right in the boss's dick to get your Ifrits, and then go right to 2 after the cleave.
Okay, fair enough. Clear.
Mhm. Mm.
And then, you know...
So are y'all
guys-
mixing there on the spot, or like how are we doing that?
I'd say go to his dick to mix. That way, if you have to dodge left and right, you can easily just go on the other side of the line.
Okay. As long as we all on the same page, it should work out fine.
And then after you mix to get Ifrits, just go to 2 and 3.
yeah, because 2
and
might not
then,
be
yeah.
safe. Mm.
And then, yeah, after he does the room cleave, then you go to 2 and 2 or 1 in this case. And then wait, and you guys have to decide amongst yourselves who's going left and who's going right to the edge of the room. So you can bait the laser.
Can we do this for the no debuff people? Can they just go by A? Could they go where we normally stand for our short debuffs for the first one? So basically in the little inner corner right here.
Well, that's why I said they just go right next to the boss's dick. So that way, if they
Yeah,
have to
well,
dodge left or right, they
well,
can
I
just
mean,
step
to
across the line.
get the debuff. No, what I mean is to get the debuff.
Well, that's where I thought they were going. I didn't
Okay.
expect them to go all the way into the corner.
Yeah,
with
there
Short
was
Alpha.
all in the corner over here. Yeah, so that way it's less
Yeah,
confusing for
you can
people.
get your
We'll
debuff
just-
like right at the inner cardinal, and then just
Yep,
move left.
yeah. Let's-
to right
Where's the
do that.
goddamn June buff video?
I mean, the June Bob video basically just does they mix right where they are.
No, I mean it's clear now. I get
Yeah,
it.
it's clear. We just making sure we all
just
on
gotta
the
make sure
same
everybody's on the
page
same
where we're.
page.
There's no point
Yeah.
in talking about it for 30 minutes. Let's just go.
Exactly.
No, right. We got it. Let's go.
As long as you're Ifrit eventually, you don't need to fucking mix right away. You just want to be Ifrit before your buff runs out.
AOEN bleed.
Well, don't the tethers come out after the room cleave? So you gotta be Ifrit before the room cleave happens.
Split tank busters.
Yes.
Alignment on you.
Alright, Blaze Scar, double DPS.
Faith and spread.
Stay.
Right end stack.
All right, let's see what we got.
Fire partners
row.
first. Front row.
Fuck!
That's not
Ice
good.
groups. Second row.
That's probably bad.
Probably.
Trying to attack while
Tank autos.
positioning.
AOEN
Something,
bleed.
something, auto face, something, something. Your ass goes into the wall.
Mhm.
Off tank go down the hole.
Goddamn auto face bullshit.
Right into the wall. I was like, no.
Dum, 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 dum.
Nobody likes your gift, man.
Yeah, man, you always burn all your meat.
AOEN bleed.
Say it's because everybody loves the burnt ends, but if the entire thing is burnt ends, then what the fuck?
It's probably because he's using hellfire instead of regular fire.
Split tank busters.
Yeah, he's using propane.
He's using propane and propane accessories.
Yeah. That's a clean burn in hell, I tell you what.
Now, Bobby.
All right, C and roar.
Something ain't right with
Faith
that
and
boy.
spread.
It's gonna be spread. Focus rips.
Left
Never.
and stack. Ice groups first. Front row. Fire partners. Second row. Tank autos. AoE and bleed. Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Mitigation.
Alright, your debuffs.
Long beta.
Long ass beta.
Should do a long bid.
Avoid blue towers.
Alright, beta's not mixing.
Right.
Right. And if you're mid, to swap sides. Oh, Sila. Scurry me.
Purple tower. With Scarlet or Rar.
Alright, Alpha ain't mixing.
Left.
Left. I see, what's up?
You stay.
AoE and bleed. Tank autos.
Time's all going.
Spread.
Spread out. I'm trying to clip each other.
1.
How convenient.
Soak tower 1.
Oh, I didn't make it out of that one.
Got too close.
Get him up.
Tank autos. AoE and bleed.
I got a
I
shield.
thought this might be hard.
C's next to us. Get away.
Ow. See, he's not the center of the tank
Oh.
buster.
Split tank busters.
Yeah, we're done.
I'll be over here.
Yeah. This is fucked.
It's yeah, you think? I could have told you that a while ago.
Yeah, I went in my tower and someone's circle popped up on me and I couldn't get out of it in time.
Yeah, just be careful. Try not to be too close to anybody.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was the big one
I mean,
that you
in
dropped.
general, just like in general.
Yeah.
Try to drop my circle in the middle lanes so that there's some wiggle room.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Outside lane would be ideal if you can, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I did with mine.
AoE and bleed.
Alright, guys.
Split tank busters.
Natural.
Alignment on you.
Blaze.
Rips.
Yep.
Double deeps.
Bait then stack.
Boy.
Left end spread.
Fuck you.
Fire partners first. Front row.
Okay. Touch the
Got
wall.
it.
Ice groups. Second row. AoE and bleed. Tank autos.
Taunting.
Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Reprisal, mitigation.
Short beta.
Use.
Green tower. With C.
One.
Gamma did not mix. Gamma
Right.
did not mix. Right side. Remember, if you're mid, just swap sides.
Avoid green towers.
Look, you see.
Okay.
We got green towers where we
Right.
could do this.
Right side.
Get over there.
Yeah, don't fuck around. 'Cause you're gonna find out if you fuck around.
But we had green. We could have did it.
Tank autos. AoE and bleed.
Reprisal.
Got it.
Spread. Two. Soak
Nice.
tower 2.
Ooh.
Tank autos. AoE and bleed.
Yeah, I got reprisal. And Buster coming up.
Split tank busters.
Back together. And natural. Alright, Mimikage.
Mimimis reversed.
Second.
Spread first. Second
Red
row.
first. Back a little bit.
Front row. Stack.
Second row.
Fire partners first. Second row.
I'm with you.
Ice groups. Front row.
What?
You got too close to the wall.
Left.
I'm supposed to be baiting them when Roar's there, right?
Yeah, but Rar didn't think you were gonna make it there.
Oh.
AoE and bleed.
Wow.
Tank autos.
Well,
Oh, good job. Good luck, everybody else.
Blip.
Split tank busters.
good luck, everybody.
Bitch.
Alright, watch your food. She got it up.
Thanks, Dr. Phil. Was it
Again.
Dr. Phil? Was that his
Dr.
name?
Nick.
Dr. Nick, that's what it was.
Fucking goddamn swine.
It's been like 20 years since I've watched Simpsons, to be honest.
Shit is bleeding into my memory, sir. Shit is like formative memories. Can't get rid of.
Yeah, like when you say swine, I think of Mimi.
AoE and bleed.
That's how I initially.
I think of
you.
swine. I
Yeah.
think of what he thinks of us as he's cooking.
Split tank busters.
Look, you don't want to know what I think about you guys. A lot of it is gay and sexual.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, flattered.
Alright, Mimi Kosh.
Faith and spread.
Spread.
Left and stack.
Alright, tank healer.
Ice groups first. Front row. Fire partners. Second row. Tank autos. AoE and
I was
bleed.
about to say, see, we just had this
I
conversation.
saw Scar a little low there. for a
I
sec.
got it. I made it in time.
Plenty of health.
Plenty of help.
Split tank busters.
Healers
When I think
always.
score,
Healers are always on top of it.
when I think score,
Big
I think
AoE.
plenty of reprisal.
Overflowing
Mitigation.
amount.
Mm.
Short alpha. Avoid purple towers.
Alright, Alpha is not mixing.
Right.
Alpha did not mix.
Top sprint.
Or if you're mid to swap sides.
Green tower. With RAR or silo.
Gamma's not mixing.
Right.
Right side.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Ain't your cousin.
AoE and bleed. Tank autos. Spread.
Limitless D. Because like Blaze, it's D is limitless.
2.
And he blows up good.
Perfect.
Soak tower 2.
Careful, don't clip each other.
Oh shit. I clip silo.
Sure did.
Tank autos.
Blah.
AoE and bleed.
Oh yeah, it's I die. Don't die.
Those towers are fucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
it's
soon as I say not to do something, he immediately does. It's like don't clip each other. Oops. Clip silent. Oh, it's good.
yeah. If I have a tower on like the rightmost side, I try and get like all the way over on this side, man. I get all the way in this goddamn corner, man.
Yeah, one thing that you can kind of do if you see your towers like all the way on the other side, you can try using the middle line to kind of like move.
Well,
it's
I
the-
did, but
Yeah.
that was right where Silo was standing. Couldn't get out of it in time.
I know when you have all, it's like if everybody's on the opposite sides and that middle lane becomes a thoroughfare and it's just fucked.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try again.
That's just
It's
bad
just-
luck.
It's just revenge for.
It's just
Silo
bad luck
killing
then.
you so many times. Honored, fucker. This nasty ass.
AoE and bleed.
Yo, burn me.
Split tank busters.
Ain't nobody wants your burn ass mate.
Alright, using naturals. C and RAR.
What?
Faith and stack.
Fucker.
They have cooties.
Left end spread.
That totally didn't go well.
Fire partners first. Front row. Ice groups. Second row. Tank autos. AoE and bleed. Split tank busters.
Yep.
Ooh,
That's not good.
It's a little painful.
Oh shit.
Big AoE.
No, I think we're fucked.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, I'd already used Swiftcast for DPS, so you know.
2 stack.
Yeah, there we go.
Bro, I just felt like dying today.
He is pretty good at it. I will admit.
One.
Bitch.
Aw.
Scar made blowing up look so fun. He wanted to try this out.
I explode with style. Not everybody can do that.
AoE and
Yes.
bleed.
Explodes and confetti comes out.
I do.
Just
Candy.
human pinata.
Mm.
And be sure to die gloriously.
Split tank busters.
What kind of candy do you drop?
Tootsie Rolls.
They got glass in them.
yeah, Tootsie Rolls with glass in them. That's what that is the duality of my nature, yes.
Alignment on you.
Alright, Blaze and Rips. Double deeps.
Faith and stack. Left end spread. Fire partners first. Second row. Ice groups. Front row. Tank autos. AoE and bleed. Split tank busters. Big AoE.
Alright, litigation.
Long alpha.
What we got?
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Avoid green towers.
Alright, Gamma's not
Gamma's-
mixing.
Yeah, no game
Left.
mixed. Left side.
Gamma did not mix. If you're mid, switch sides.
Blue tower. With RAR or C.
Alright, Beta's not mixing.
Left.
Left side.
Tank autos. AoE and bleed. Spread.
Limitless dick.
Mimi once.
2. Soak Tower 2.
Oh shit. Yeah. I was trying to get in position and someone
Right.
circle popped up.
Tank autos. AoE and bleed.
Yeah.
Me and Rar's things were on the opposite sides of the arena. So he had to run north while I had to run south. So my circle had to be dropped up there.
Oh, so y'all like just dropping a circle and dodge into the tower?
I mean, that's the idea. You drop a circle and dodge into your tower, but I had to run all the way
But
from
from
the
that-
north to south.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, let's go.
It just sounds pretty ballsy. I'd rather get closer to mine before I drop mine.
Well, I didn't want to risk trying to get close to you guys by running through, you know?
Well, the one that lets us know with the tower, that one's not too big. So there's some room to move around. One that sits on the ground that gets you.
AoE and bleed.
Ew, can't bleed. I don't want to bleed anymore.
Split tank
I
thrusters.
don't wanna bleed. Feels like that could be a song.
Shut up, Rips.
Yeah.
You getting fucked in the
That-
butt can be a song, but
that-
we don't
that
put that on vinyl.
That could be a song too, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Rips and Scar.
Bait then spread. Left end stack. Fire partners first.
Knew it was gonna be fire.
Front
first.
row.
Always fucking is. when I
Ice
get my
groups.
fucking face in the wall.
Second row. AoE and bleed. Tank autos. Split tank busters. Big AoE.
You just love a fight full of mechanics where if one person fucks up, it wipes us instantly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Short gamma.
Love it.
Blue tower. With C.
Beta is not mixing.
Left.
Left. Beta is not mixing. Remember, if you're mid, to swap sides.
Avoid blue towers.
Beta's not mixing.
Left.
Left.
Black.
Tips.
AoE and bleed. Tank autos. Spread. Two.
And this one's gonna be tight for you guys.
Well, mine's right here, so we'll go right here.
Soak tower 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Oh, I didn't get to mine in time.
I fucking hate
Tank
this mechanic.
autos.
But
AOE
it's so
bleed.
fucking, it's like deceptively hard because of the
There
fucking
was-
randomness.
I had to back off because there was a puddle on top of mine, and
Yeah, careful not to put a thing on anybody's tunnel. When in
Well,
doubt,
no,
just
it's-
travel along the lines.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to get to my tower soon as after I get hit, so I can drop my big AOE where my tower's at.
Let's try again.
Because chances are, if it's your tower, nobody else is gonna be by it.
That's not always true. Especially
Yeah,
if you're the
sometimes you
first or
try to
second.
avoid dropping your puddle in somebody's way, and it ends up being right in their tower.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so fucked sometimes. I was trying to go on the outside edge so that I wouldn't be in anybody's way.
AOE and bleed.
Probably worked against me. If I had gone the inside edge, I might have been able to work my way in.
Split tank busters.
I'll add you, Rips.
Actually, I think I was fucked either way, honestly.
You're always fucked either way, Rips.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes. I see you are.
Cause please.
Bait thin spread. Left end stack. Ice groups first. Front row. Fire partners. Second row. AOE and bleed. Tank autos. Split tank busters. Big AOE.
Alright, negation.
Long gamma. Avoid green towers.
Gamma is not mixing.
Right.
Right side. Gamma did not mix. If you're mid to swap sides after.
Purple tower. With
Alright,
scarlet or
Alpha's not
C.
mixing.
Left.
No, I'm in.
Good job, you made it.
Tank autos. AOE and bleed. Spread.
Careful not to hit each other.
1.
Easy.
Oh my
Soak
god,
tower
really?
1.
And then when it gets to the north-
Careful, Kaj. My circle's gonna be right down there. Okay.
Tank autos.
Good job.
AOE and
I
bleed.
got reprisal.
I'm the only one of the DPS whose tower was not on top of him.
We lucked out.
Rar knows that feeling. It's the
Split
same
tank busters.
one. I was afraid we were a little close there, but we just made it. Alright, natural 2.
Alignment on you.
Play Scar.
Blaze fire reversed. Scarlet reversed. Spread first.
Second row
Second
spread.
row. Front row. Stack.
Stack.
Double DPS.
Ice
Front-
groups first. Front row.
Got it.
Fire partners. Second row. Right.
Right.
Side. Mimi's gonna have reprisal coming up for this AoE.
AoE and bleed. Tank autos.
Sure, can you see?
Good.
Split tank busters.
Alright.
Split AoE.
High concept 2. Watch your debuffs.
Got reprisal, mitigation.
Long beta plus 2 stack. Avoid blue towers.
Alright.
Beta's
Beta is
not
not
mixing.
mixing.
Right.
Right side
Right
dodge.
side.
Ready to
I'll go
your
far
spot.
silo. Or you go that side? Fine, you go that side. I'll go over here. Oh,
Tower.
fuck.
With Scarlet or Mimi Misha.
I missed a step. I
Green,
missed a step.
right?
No, you gotta get lightning.
What are we doing?
I skipped
We
a
have
step.
to mix in the middle, but we had to make sure we mix the right colors. But I think I was wrong. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
s-
didn't see the right combination there.
I mentally skipped a step.
I saw 4 people with green, and I was like, what?
Remember, blues
The longs
have to-
go off, then we go to the sides to bait the stupid long tethers. The
And remember, blues. Once you've gone off, you're going to be going north and south to. once
I
the-
know, I forgot. I'm so ready to grab that damn tether.
Yeah, you can't run too soon.
I'm so ready, goddammit.
Because the only 2 that won't be mixing, right there, are the 2 betas because they're the same combination, so they can't mix. The corner with the 2 people in it, those are going to be the 2 that don't mix together because they can't.
Yeah, I think Scar, we could have mixed. We would have just had to go to whichever tower our color made.
Yeah, because I think you guys would have been greens.
Yeah, because I know I could have mixed to make a green, but because my brain couldn't solve the entire puzzle of who needed to mix and go where, it wouldn't execute. Like it. Because all I was thinking was, okay, we get green, but then who's getting these other towers?
That would have been for me in college to figure out.
Yeah, we go in, come effort, go in, wait for the cleave, go in the corner, wait for longs, then we split. Yeah.
Yeah. We could have, well, it's random, but we'll try to figure it out. Let's go. Let's just see it some more before we try to make weird strats.
Okay.
But almost did it.
So much
Good
shit
job,
to
efforts.
remember.
It is. It's almost like mechanics or something.
We haven't been there enough.
Yep, just like the first one. We have to get there.
I've only
a couple
book
times.
learned, not been there myself.
Yeah, just gotta get the timing.
AoE and bleed.
I can sit here and recite this fight to you, but if I get there myself and I just skip ahead to like 5 steps.
Split tank busters.
Or sight your butt.
Recite the deep lore.
The butt flute.
If that's what you call Blaze fucking in the ass, the deep lore, then yeah.
It is.
The deepest of lore.
Deep lore.
Alright, see Mimi. Double tank.
Bait then spread.
Oh shit. What am I waiting for all night?
Left end stack. Fire partners first. Front row. Ice groups. Second row. AoE and bleed. Tank autos. Split tank busters.
Split tank busters.
Never heard of that before.
Big AoE.
Mitigation.
Long beta. Avoid blue towers.
Beta's not mixing.
Right.
Right. Beta is not mixing. Remember, if you're mid, cross over.
Avoid purple towers.
the
That's
hell?
not good.
Info.
Womp womp.
What you going to
Right.
We don't have enough people alive.
Yeah. What the dog doing?
Blah.
Do we have an
How
extra
did I
person
go from like
outside?
full health to dead? Yeah, what the hell is
Someone
that?
must have been extra on that side that caused it to blow.
You guys are extra. Alright, again.
One stick.
Okay, 1 sec when we have 12 minutes left.
Okay.
Alright, let's try. We'll just run out the clock.
Yeah, 12 minutes. Let's go.
We might just call it early, depending on. Because if we do a break and then have to go back in and re-clear, we'll see.
Less than an hour. It's not worth it.
Keep going.
Need to find if we can get the frickin' whatchamacallit, the little test bot going again, where we can go in and test mechanics. You know,
AoE and bleed.
that'd be pretty useful for HUD concept
I
too.
think they only use it. They usually only has shit for ultimate, not for savage content.
Really?
Last I looked it up.
Split tank busters.
Yeah, it's like fuck this easy content. We're not making a bot for that.
Yeah, it's usually whoever makes it doesn't spend their time making it for
That's bots?
just
Okay.
savage content. I suppose it takes a lot of effort.
Okay. If it has both, we'll look into it. Take a little break and look into it while we're
It
waiting.
has both? Well, okay, well, I couldn't find
Bait
it,
then
but
stack.
Get out of here, Kaj. Fuck these
Right
guys.
end spread. Ice groups first. Second row. Fire partners. Front row. Tank autos. AoE and bleed. Split tank busters. Big AoE.
All right, mitigation. See what you get.
3 stack. Avoid
up your
green
mind.
towers.
Alright, Gamma did not mix.
Right.
Right
Next
side.
time.
Gamma did not mix. You're mids. Make sure to swap.
Green tower, with Mimi Misha or Rips.
Alright, gammas are not mixing.
Right.
Gamma, they gotta do shit this time. Fuck it. Gamma ass gamma. Touch my chicken.
AoE and bleed. Tank autos.
Oh, you coming in trying to touch my cock.
I would never. What are you talking about?
Trying to touch your cock to my cock. I saw that shit.
Spread.
Alright, let's put it. Slick. Ah, nice. I like that. Gosh, doesn't explode on me.
3.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Silent
Careful.
dead.
Soak tower 3.
Boom! Alright, let's take a little break. I'm gonna see if I
AoE
can
and
get the
bleed.
little bot thing going. See
Well,
if we can
on that
practice it.
on that end part, there's only 4 people with colors, right?
What do you mean?
On that high concept too. On that last phase part where there's the 4 towers in the center.
Yeah, there's only 4 people that are mixing. They just gotta make sure they mix with the right people.
Is there a better place I could have dropped that puddle? I mean, I know Silo had to come through there, but
Alright, I'll take a quick break. I'm gonna go see if I can get the little bot rolling.
I'm not sure I could have dropped it better.
And if we can get the little bot rolling, we'll just do that for the rest of the night and practice high concept too. Why would you even search for that thing? What's it called?
There's a Discord for it. I'll take a look at it.
Okay, yeah, if you please.
Like xivsim.com? something
XI
like that?
Mechanics Sim, I think.
Take a peek.
I might have the wrong Discord. It might be just for testing. That's why I can't. I just might have the
Okay, let's
developers Discord. That's why.
Abysso Savage. Let's click on that. We'll log in with Discord first.
So I only get them developing the ultimates is why I only see it.
Okay, I'm loading it up. Let's take a look and see how this shit works.
When I look at them, the list of stuff. I only see UCOB, UWU,
Because I see
DSW.
one that says Abysso Savage right on
See,
it.
okay, because I only have the developers Discord. That's why I don't know where you have it.
I just went to xivsim.com
Okay,
/Abyssos.
okay.
Region, NA West. Request server.
I think at the time I was looking, it wasn't available for Bisso, so I was messing around with the. At the time, it was on.
Alright, let me try to figure this out. High Concept 2. Oh, they got High Concept 2 right on. Alright, let me link it to you guys. And we'll just try that after break. There you go. I think that's the link that'll work. You can just practice that.
And I seem to recall it's kind of weird with browser. I can't remember if it's like only works great in Chrome.
I think Chrome works best. Usually with this crap. But I've had success with by like switching between Chrome or honestly Microsoft Edge sometimes works best, oddly enough.
Oh, I got it working. Or at least I'm running around in it. Hopefully that link should work for you guys.
Loading for me right now.
Microsoft Edge probably just works because it's more pristine and has, you know, extensions and shit in it. Except now it looks like I'm invalidating files hell, so maybe not.
Maybe. Load for me pretty quick. That might be just because I'm the host.
If it says validating files at me over and over again, that means it didn't load properly. Close it and reload it.
Yeah. You can give it a shot. See, we'll probably have to get up his laptop again or whatever, if he still has that thing. Oh, there's Rips.
Oh,
There's a dumb
Yep.
bitch.
okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can change my.
If you still have your laptop, see.
I mean, it wouldn't work last time. It just kept loading, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn.
I could just watch somebody else's.
The problem with high concept is we need 8 people.
Doesn't look like I can capture the window in
Give us the boost. Phoenix, why are you here?
Doesn't look like I can capture the window in OBS for some reason. Or maybe it's because I have the game running. I'm gonna close the game.
Got the debuffs. Then we go to our corner. See if I can put down a marker. I see a dumb bitch black mage.
Turn it off and switch to there. I try to put display capture. So
Got 2 right there. 1 right here. Boom.
wait, how do I do gamepad again? Gamepad.
Alpha,
Close. There we go.
beta, gamma. That's the only markers we need. Because, 4 and isn't really
Still
used here.
weirds me out that there's no jump button.
Yeah, it's weird. I want to jump around too.
I think the markers are a little off because north is up here.
Yeah, because there's 2, 3, and 1 on the left. A's on the top right.
I'm still weirded out.
B's
Where
on
is
the
north?
bottom.
Oh, here's north. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? What's that aiming me this way? It's like if I... whatever. I'll fix the markers. Stupid north, south, east, and west. Can't see the boss. I'm like all fucking turned around.
Can't change my bars. That sucks. Let me face it. I'm gonna use Anavon a lot. Do it in a weird way.
Blaze, what are you doing? That's not you.
What? That's not me.
That's the dumbass black mage. Whoever that is.
So the way we're supposed to do it is A and B combine, and then C and the unmarked person combine, and then they just go to their towers.
Well, it could be, random because it could be C that didn't mix, or B that didn't mix, or A that didn't mix on the first set.
Yeah, exactly. And that unmixed person always mixes with Gamma. I'm watching a video right now,
Okay.
and that's what they're doing.
Unless
just-
they are gamma.
A and B always combines, and so alpha and beta always combines, and gamma and the whoever the other unused person
But
combines.
what if the unused person is gamma? They can't combine. So they would have to mix with alpha or beta.
Well, whatever their element is going to probably be what is on the table for them to get into the tower.
Do we have no dead zones?
I mean, that's the video saying. They're saying just do it like that.
But if
I think that's
if the
what
person
Kaz
that
was
didn't,
trying to say.
but if the person that didn't mix is gamma, gamma can't mix with gamma. Really? Because is floater never gamma?
Maybe just the way that it works. Gamma gets
Is floater always beta or something? Is the first set of towers always blue? That's the thing. They always give green and blue. Because I saw lightning and green when we were mixing that one time we got there. It's always blue and green. Are you sure? Because we were blue and purple when we got there.
What's my toolbox?
Or not blue and purple. I mean purple and wind when we got there.
What does my toolbox say?
Because I remember the first set of people being fish. And then when we got to the second set, we were green.
It says it's always 2 lightning towers. Well, it says 2 lightning towers spawn. It seems like pretty definitive.
2 lightnings in the first set of things.
I mean, it doesn't say 2 elemental towers. It says 2 lightning towers spawn.
That would be 2. Then that would be blue and green because there has to be green to make the phoenix.
Yeah, but I
I
saw fishes the first time we got there clean. All right, well, we'll do some practice on this if we can get everybody in here and give it a try.
I mean, it would make sense that it's there's no randomness in this besides who gets what debuffs.
I mean, this whole fight's been randomness. It would make more sense to me for shit to be random. Shit not to be random, you know?
Well, where the towers be might be somewhat random. They could appear east-west instead of north-south, for example.
I'm going to try this.
There's nothing in this step that says they have to be north-south, for example.
Sadly, we don't have enough people.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Hector's saying how to do it, so I think that's good.
I said a phoenix.
I don't know why it's a phoenix. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
And then load in what's his name's model. Right, I'm short.
Where are my debuffs? I can't even see them. Oh,
Next
alpha.
to
There they are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't see where
So
mine
they're
were.
blue here.
Yeah, you mix between the 2 towers on your side.
We don't have enough
whatever
people
side
to
you're
do
on.
this shit.
2 blues. Hey. You ran away from me, Rips. We were both blue.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we
it's going to be hard to do without
It's
everybody.
either green and purple now. Hi, Titan. What are you doing here?
And then
Mm.
tower. Okay, these are the lines. Well, which was the cleave? That's what got us, I think. The half from cleave.
Reset it.
With this
I just want to go
diagram,
through the.
how do
I
we
just want to go through the motions and see if it's completely random.
How do we
for those
discern the
towers.
half from cleave in this? Let's see. I'm trying to discern the layout of this fight from this.
You'll see a big red circle to the north.
Okay. I'm just weirded out by the phoenix, honestly.
Beta, your alpha, Rips.
I'm alpha. Why is... Oh, that's beta. Oh, it's over... I am so
See the
turned
purple,
around.
and then you'll see the bird's going to have a big old red circle, so that means the right side of the room's getting cleaved.
This is so weird. This is so weird.
It's because you don't have your bot to do callouts for you.
What's up? It's also because the debuff bar is in a completely wrong place. And there's no debuff bar, first of all.
Well, I see it right next to my name on the little party list.
Yeah, you have to look at your name.
I have to look at the party list. I don't look there.
Well, just gotta do the test.
Gamma.
It's 2 lightnings, so that means alpha's not mixing. And right side. You do your thing on the right. Right.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I couldn't tell.
I guess they wanted to call it early and not go back in.
That's fine. I'm just doing this to kind of see.
We could
if
use
it's
some more
completely
people
random.
just to do a couple
See,
more
it's
mechanics
blue
in
and
here.
green. See, it's blue and green. That's what I don't get. If it's supposed to always be, I don't know. It seems the color. It seems like green might always be in the second pair, but the other thing it's paired with might be always different.
Yeah. I'm getting how this layout works now.
Oh no, did
Gamma.
right? I'm alpha. It's purple, so alpha's not mixing. Left. And we don't have the others. So
We're gonna have to grab it.
fuck.
We're gonna have to just do it just to pretend.
Yeah. And see, it's green and blue this
The
time.
towers are gonna blow up though before we do anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
See what whoever's over there would grab it and go L
I'm just
shaped.
practicing the dragging.
Yeah.
We can disable damage.
Oh yeah, damage disabled. Just to see all the mechanics, I guess.
Yeah. One of you streaming your screen for Siege?
I'm streaming it. Yeah, but there's only 3 of us. This is so broken.
Oh, you know, at least we can at least do the first.
Are
set of
you? I
alphabetic games.
didn't. Oh, you streaming it on Twitch? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought you
Not
streaming
Twitch, on
Discord.
YouTube.
Unless this is banned, you know, banned fucking material. It's a ban-worthy offense doing this shit right here.
Yeah, I think we was just making it more confusing than
Oh,
what
this
it
is
was.
blue this time.
It's blue. It's this time.
So it
So
is
beta's
random.
not mixing. Left.
Guess I'll grab this one over here then.
And then the people who have the first towers take the north and south
Exactly.
tethers, right? Yeah.
Exactly,
We're sort
just
of
like that.
doing multiple roles this time since we don't have enough people.
Yep, just practicing the dodge. You need to go 1+1, just like that. Boom. Yeah. Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
we still killed us and froze us, but
Yeah. Oh, that was neat. If we kind of did it a little
and
bit.
I guess, and then well, now we don't have any concepts to make Phoenix now. That's the mechanic, I guess.
Exactly. Then
Ego death. That would be it right there. Yeah.
Neat.
Because at that point right there, there should have been enough concepts to start farming Phoenix to then survive ego death, but there wasn't.
So when you mix A and B is always gonna make green, which you always need. So you literally can't go
Well, I
wrong
think
with
green
that.
is always right on the second set.
The people on the right side by alpha and beta, they're gonna be green all the time, no matter what.
The green the green tower should show up after the lasers happen, right?
Yes.
Or is it
Right, so it's blue this time, so that means beta did not mix. Right side. All right, then we're gonna go. You guys can bait north and south while I bait this one.
got tether? You tether me?
I guess we had to wait. There it goes.
I got double tether, baby.
Yeah, just because we don't have enough people.
And I think what we do is we get unmarked and alpha be the ones that move, and we'll have the people
we
at
had
beta.
purple and green there.
At this point, there'd be towers here for doing the next color.
And beta didn't mix, so the person that didn't mix would have mixed with gamma to make purples, while alpha and beta would have mixed to make green.
There's not enough people here. We only see half the mechanics because there's not enough people.
I know. That's one of the problems of doing this. There's not enough people. Yeah. But at least let's just practice the. I just wanted to see the colors and see if they're truly random. It's only the green. Yeah, it's only the random, greens that are. It's only the greens that are always on the second pair.
Yeah, it's the greens that's always going to be there all the time.
So
by mixing alpha and beta, you're going to get your green color all the time. And then I guess whatever the rando and gamma is going to mix the color, that's going to be random that you need.
Because it doesn't seem like gamma is ever not mixing on the first set. It always seems to be alpha and beta who are not mixing.
And what we'll do,
gamma always mixes on the first set.
What we'll do is when they go to their towers to mix, we'll have the people at gamma and beta stay on their side, and the people who are at alpha and the unused will be the ones that'll move from left to right to get to their tower.
Okay.
That way you don't have a whole bunch of people running all at the tower at once. You're just gonna have literally two people moving from their one side to the other to get in their tower.
Okay.
And if they're mixing, and we'll have a mix between the towers on their side, so it'll be literally a few steps away from their tower. It's gonna be easy.
Okay, so that's why I was getting confused, because I didn't realize that Gamma's always mixing on the first set. It doesn't matter what color it is, Gamma's always mixing on the first set.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's only alpha or beta that is going to be a mid person. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, that gives me kind of an idea
They can make
of what to do.
lightning.
So then, you saw.
It'll be lightning or water, right? That's
Yes,
all it could be, lightning or water.
Yes.
which is why the Gamma always mixes.
You're right. Yep.
Well, I think
Okay,
the reason why is because it's wind that has to mix with the Ifrit concept, so that
And it needs to stay around long enough.
yeah, so the concepts would dissipate. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. The concept would dissipate otherwise. So the Ifrit.
So alpha's not mixing here, right?
So yeah, and I guess
alpha would then mix with Gamma in the next set.
I guess the Ifrit concept is special that it doesn't disappear over time.
Yeah, so I would mix with Gamma, so Gamma would be, whatchamacallit. Would be.
You know what else we could do? You know what else we could do? I'm thinking about.
What's that?
When the Ifrit people get their Ifrit in the first tower, people do their towers. When they go to the 2 and 3 area, they can literally get in their formation ahead of time. And just so that way they can figure out the left and right person, Ifrit people can figure out who's going on what side. And then the north person can stay at the top of the map, and then the south person just be, south of them.
One thing I was thinking, like after the Ifrit people mix, like they go to 2 and 1, the one of them can just go to 1 to be like, okay, that means I'm taking left, and the person that goes to 2 is always taking right.
That's an easy call out. That's
mentally call out.
Yeah, that's soft. Like,
and then the blues, of course, or the purples, whoever mixed in the first set, the one who's mixed in the north tower just always goes north afterwards. And the person who mixed in the south tower just
we'll still do that, but what I'm saying is we'll basically have the formation that people are going to stand in, but it's going to be in that top left corner. And then
the only thing you don't want them getting too close to each other, but you also don't want them getting too close to the long.
Well, the only thing is that corner is going to be pretty jam packed because of the unmarked person. They're going to be like in the center of the arena.
Because you could, if you wanted to, you could have like the south tower person here where I'm standing. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the Rips' screen right now.
No, I was looking at a video. I gotta pull up Rips' stream.
Yeah, pull up Rips' stream so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm thinking. Or I can just do this. Just share my screen.
Oh, you could do that. Okay, that's fine too.
That's easy.
Let me zoom out.
Hello, horror.
Techie, wow.
Hi, I'm just here for some background noise.
All right, do you see my screen?
That's cool too. Yes.
Okay, so like the south tower person can stand kind of like right here, but not too close. They don't want to get clipped by long Gamma. Yeah. If the right Ifrit person can kind of stand right here, so that way they're ready to run.
That's right.
The top tower person, the person who was at the top tower can go right here, and and Ifrit that's going left can go right here. And that way
you gotta get
already close.
Yeah, and you gotta get really close to another person in order to mix.
Exactly.
Since we all know,
as long as they're not getting clipped by the long alpha.
They have plenty of distance. And then what you do is that block that you're on right there, you'll have the unmarked person stand there, but in the center of it.
Yeah. And then
No,
once
so
you
so go on that one. Go forward.
well,
No.
I was thinking you could be like a little bit right here for the person that took the south tower.
The unused person I'm saying
No,
would
the
go
unused
on.
person can just go right into their fucking corner again.
Well, no,
Just,
they don't have to though.
but why not?
They'll take another hit. They don't
Well,
need to.
well, they don't take damage from the thing if they already got the marker.
Do they?
I don't think so.
But they still.
Let's
But
no, I can't.
Where exactly
what I was
is
saying.
Short Alpha supposed to be hanging out? Just out of the way until they're needed for the second tower?
Short alpha, it all depends on if you're mixing or not. That's why I said if you don't mix, then just go back to your corner like normal.
Yeah, if they
And
don't
then that
mix,
way-
then they just have to hang out somewhere until.
I mean, we could have them like see what's saying having them hang out here in the middle, but the only problem I have with that is, I don't know. I don't think there's a true problem.
Because if you
with
look
it,
at
but
my.
I just don't want it to be even more jam packed with people when they could just go back.
You know,
to their
you
corner.
but you got plenty enough room over there.
It shows them going to the center and then going to the 3-2 corner and just like chilling until the towers come out and then doing their job.
I just don't know if we want to have like 5 people all jam packed in this little
Yeah,
corner.
you're gonna have 5 people
basically,
over there,
but they're like in
it's
the
enough
deep
room.
corner, just chilling.
The reason you have the unused person standing on that side too is because they're right there next to their tower whenever the towers pop up. They're right there, but in the midst of the towers. So if they stand in the center of right there, if they stand in the center of that one that you're on, they'll be fine. They'll be right up by the tower, and it's plenty enough room for everybody else to spread out, not interline their tethers and shit.
So the person that didn't mix would just kind of stand right here.
They'll just show right there, yeah. They'll do the room cleave bullshit. Go stand over there. Yep. And then, I mean, actually, you could probably have the people in the formation instead of standing all the way towards the wall and the edges. You can have them probably in the halfway point of the intersections, like right there, and be like, bam, 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 bam. Have all 4 of them, and they still wouldn't be close enough to connect.
Mm-hmm. I'm just worried about them getting hit by the alpha, beta, gamma explosions. But
that's why I was saying pull it in a little bit like that. Pull it up more.
Mm-hmm.
That way the south person's not close, and then
the right F-read stand right here,
right,
and then once the thing explodes, they can just run to their corner.
Fucking right.
The south tower person would be right here, and then once the explosions happen, they can run south to get ready to grab theirs. And then the left Ifrit person can kind of stand right here. Ish. They can be a little further closer if they want, but you can stand right here ish.
Yep.
And they just go whoop.
Yeah, bro. That looks good to me. I think that's perfect.
Person can stand right here and then just go whoop.
Yep. I like it.
And then the person that didn't mix can just be on this side of the center square.
Yep, they'll be just chilling right there.
And then once the explosions go off, they're already where they need to be, so they can mix with whoever they need to. They can mix with gamma.
Right, they'll be over there or wait over there waiting for gamma, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So gamma just has to make it over there.
Mixed.
Yep.
Right here. While the alpha and beta are mixing, either here or up here, wherever they want to mix.
Well, no, you'll just have them on their side of the arena between the 2 towers. So, like right there would be alpha and gamma.
Like
alpha and beta.
Yeah, they can just.
No, the towers are in the center of the squares.
Okay, so like right here.
Yeah, and then
towers.
Yep, and then gamma and unmarked would be just right there. Yep, perfect, just like that.
All right, yeah.
And then you'll just have unmarked and alpha will be the ones that are going to be moving from one side of the arena to the other to get the tower.
Okay.
And if we have it like that,
say gamma and unmarked are getting green. They're turning green, and the green circles are in these south 2.
No, it's going to be like one on. It's going to be like one on one side, one on the other side of the arena. Is that going to be like both greens on one side or both the
Well,
blues on
when
the
we
other?
were doing the test, I saw both greens. Sometimes it was both greens on one side, both
It's
purples
random.
on one side.
Oh,
And
really?
sometimes they were diagonal from each other. Sometimes
You
they were
don't
on the
know what's going to
same
be. It's going to
rock,
be,
sometimes-
yeah.
So we can still use that same thing and have the unmarked and alpha still move if they have to, basically.
Yeah, we can always have like long alpha, beta, and gamma kind of try to default to their square quadrants. So like gamma would always try to be here, and if them and if unmarked and them are in this third row here, unmarked can just go over here. If that makes sense.
Yeah, unmarked and alpha will always get the north spots, and beta and gamma always get the south spots.
The long
Unless
staying in
they're
their corner makes the most sense, and the short
Yeah.
or the mid going off
But if
makes the most sense.
for example, if alpha and beta's circles are in the are in the second row, then alpha should stay in their quadrant, this square, while beta runs up to this square. If that makes sense to you, Ribs. So, like, say alpha and beta got wind, but both wind circles are here in the second row in the middle. Alpha should just manifest destiny their spot.
You
Right
think
here,
so? But
while
because if
beta
we
crosses over to this corner. Like I said, that's
but
only if their colors are in the same row.
but if we just say that alpha has to move if they have to, then beta will know to stay and alpha will know to move.
Well,
And
the
it
only
would be a always thing that everybody can remember that hey, if I'm A,
but,
I gotta be moving maybe if it's the same color on the same side.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of what would be easier because if, for example, if the greens are both here in this right row, this row
Hmm.
in the third row from up and down. And so, beta's like, oh, my color's right here. I'm just going to go right here. Alpha would be like, oh, my color's right here. So I'm just going right here.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Wow.
sense.
And then, of course, on this side, gamma would just go right here because that's their
Yep.
corner. And then
And
the
unmarked's
other
already in their
unmarked just go
tower. They're just
right here.
standing. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing that gets tricky is if both colors are in like a horizontal line. So like, beta and alpha mix, alpha's color is already right here, but beta has to cross over to get into theirs.
Yeah, that's
Whereas on the
but
opposite
what I'm
side, it would be the same thing where gamma is getting their tower here while unmarked has to cross over.
But what I'm saying is, instead of letting Alpha stay in their tower and making Beta move, if you make Alpha move, Beta knows to stay on that side. Alpha will always. That's why I was saying Alpha and Unmarked should always be the ones that adjust if they need to.
Well, I was always thinking that alpha and gamma should be the ones that don't adjust because they're always the top and bottom. They don't. They're always whenever they're doing the four soaks in a line. Alpha's always north, beta's always south, or not beta, but gamma's always south, and
And I'm
beta
kicked.
and yeah, it kicked it. We ran out of time, and beta and mid and the mid people and beta and mid were always the people who flex, into their tower. But that was just a thought. But we can talk about it more later.
All right, right. And just
Word.
to me, I just felt like it made more sense to have two designated people
Well, we
move
can
all
have
the
two
time if they
designated
need
people.
to.
I just think the designated people should be alpha and gamma because they're always the top and bottom most people. And the beta and the unmarked be the people who flex because they're betas, Fuck betas.
Yeah, we could do it like that and just
Fucking
if you
betas
yeah.
always been.
I mean, it would work like that too if we need to
Yeah.
do it like
We
that
just got to
instead.
decide, who's going to be staying where they're at and who's going to be flexing.
It might just have to be called out too.
So you think
I think alpha and gamma should stay
stationary
because
Okay.
they're always stationary for the four circles in the first high concept. Because remember, long alpha always goes top most circle, regardless of where you know who they're mixing with.
Right. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Well, long gamma always goes southmost.
Okay. So we'll just have B and unmarked be the floaters.
Yeah.
And then they gotta move. Okay.
Yeah. If they gotta cross, they gotta cross the streams.
I was just trying to have both the north groups moving around, but I mean, it makes sense to do it your way too, since people might remember from that first one.
Yeah. That alpha and gamma are the non-floaters.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do it like that. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much sets it up, and then
Mm-hmm.
we just got to
Mhm.
execute it.
Yep. And like I said, the Ifrits and the first people in the unmarked, or the guy that didn't mix, can just be in their middle spots in the corner, north corner up there, ready to go as soon as the explosions happen. It's ready to book it to their spot.
Techie, what are you doing?
You know, the thing, that one thing that they added that one time.
Splatoon 3 for Nintendo Switch.
So what's it called? The
24.
VNC dungeon.
Oh, the
What are you
whatever
doing
it's
that
called,
for?
the
Nonimar Sex Palace.
Anonymous Sex Palace. Yeah.
Are you trying to get the mount?
No,
Trying
I'm
to get-
helping a friend get them out because I
okay.
haven't done the entire middle section. Fucking pleb.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you already had the fucker, right?
Yeah, I have it, but my friend doesn't.
Okay, well, fuck your
Okay.
friend.
Damn.
Well, we're
I'm out, guys.
I got
Later,
Yeah,
Blaze.
me too.
Have a good night, Blaze.
Seems
Night
like a good
rips.
time to end the stream. So later.
good stream rips. I watched it.
I see.
Huh.
I'm one.
Had at least one viewer.
I think for the final mechanic too, it all goes DPS then tank and healers. Like either the DPS are all going to get marked with the Vuln first, so that means the tank and healers got to go soak towers, or it's the other way around.
It ultimates.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Role based.
You're talking about that other? Yeah. It's gonna
final
be
mechanic.
like, I believe it's gonna be like a tank healer and 2 DPS.
It alternates between deeps and tank heal. Yes.
Yeah, so we spread out, and we'll have designated spots we can spread out too.
Yeah, we can always have healer and tanks go to the leftmost towers, and the DPS go to the rightmost towers. Role position it.
All we have to do is separate into 2 groups of tanks,
the thing,
heals and tanks, and then we have to be loosely spread out to see who the thing is spreading from, so that we know who the has to soak it, and then isn't that how it works, right?
I think so, yeah. Because those little
I was gonna say there's a patterns that they can do where a DPS one and a tank a healer one could be in the same spot. Like in the same block, not in the same spot, and it'll still be okay. They
like
just gotta follow.
they'll all like list to the right, and you have to everybody has to move to the right.
And it doesn't look like it goes into those ones in the very blocks in the very corner. It's like the ones on the side of the boss and the ones right in front of the boss. So it's kind of like a plus shape. There's where they go, and you basically would have like the tank on the left side, and you would have the healer. You can have the healer on the left mid, and then you have. But that's the thing. There'll be left mid, but if it goes off into the right side tower, you're still right there. You can get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And ours can adjust too. Ours can go a little more north, but it will still probably be in that
then,
left block.
Say for example, it's double tank instead of healer tank.
I don't know if it could be.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking of that possibility. Like I could go to the leftmost tower, and you could go to the mid left. If you and I both had to soak at the same time.
Right.
And then RAR can always be left mid, and Kaj could be left.
Yeah, we just need to be quick on who's getting a tower and then follow it.
Yeah,
this doesn't look too tough.
Debuffs and who doesn't.
Yeah, and if you basically if you spread out and you get and the first people get hit, they have a debuff on them. They can't get the towers, so you already know who's going after the towers.
And then we can have Blaze and Scarlet just be the stationary people on left and right, like on mid mid right and full right, like always, and Rips and Silo could be the floaters. So like if Silo and or like if Silo and Rips get it, Rips would go mid right and Silo would go full right.
That works.
Well, the good thing about it is, the people who are getting the debuffs, the people who didn't get hit could see them and be like, okay,
That means
me,
I'm
me,
next.
me, and this person's gonna, yeah, exactly, and they're
Whoever
gonna say,
gets
oh,
the first 2 debuffs doesn't
and
matter.
all the DPS have to do is look at the other DPS that needs to go get hit, and they're like, oh, this is a melee, they're gonna go to this one. Oh, this is a range, I'm gonna go to this one. You
Or
know, and
like,
just communicate that. You got enough time to communicate
It's
it.
Oh,
someone
Blaze and
else.
Silo
Yeah.
absorb the first tower, so since Scarlet always goes to the rightmost tower, Rips goes to middle right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if fate decides that someone else got it, then we have to adapt. You know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then for the second one, the people who got hit first gonna get those towers. So if you get hit first, you know what tower you're going at already. You know what I
Then
mean?
he's gonna do another. Then he's gonna do a big AOE, and then he does
And it's an
another set of
AOE, and he
towers.
does that. Yeah, he does like 3 AOEs.
Yeah, and then like
So,
2 sets of those towers, I think.
And then me and you will like plan our reprisals and all there. Like
Yeah.
I'll probably reprisal the first one. You'll reprisal and use heart on the second, and then I'll reprisal and use shake on the third.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because it'll have the regen with the shield. It should help pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets stronger every time he casts it. He gets a buff.
Yeah.
Man, we're so close to the end, bro. I can taste victories right there.
Hey, you guys got to like what? Fucking
Concept
concept
2.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit.
We're getting there.
I was
We're
watching.
getting there.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I said, we can talk that new like positioning strat out with people before we go in next time on Sunday.
We're actually
Where-
getting
Yeah, I
to
got-
it pretty consistently
Where the
too.
Ifrits,
Yeah,
and
like,
the
pretty good.
where the Ifrits and the 2 towers. The
yeah.
first 2 tower people just kind of pre-position on that.
I can't wait
way
to
we-
leech off you all.
The way we got it
And
set
then
up is
you'll
kind
carry
of
me through
hard.
top.
So yeah, hopefully.
Oh, you heard about that, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's in the Ultimate Rage.
I think we've actually learned first Kai concept now, and we've actually gotten most of.
Well, learned first high concept is a strong word when some people,
Okay,
don't go all the way to their corner.
drifting attention spans is always an issue in this raid group. Let's face it, especially with me.
True. I my issue tonight was I was trying
That
to
you're
attack
ugly.
the boss. That too. I was attacking the boss, and autocorrect made my dumbass go right into the wall.
Wow, good job, dipshit.
Fucking the curse of being melee. Your fucking ass has to automatically turn to whatever you're casting on or attacking.
I mean, isn't that every job?
Well, fucking
Casters can
Healer
turn
should
that.
just-
Casters can turn it off.
Can they? Holy shit.
Yeah,
they can get away with it.
and a lot of spells can ignore looking at it too, and it'll still function for the most part.
Damn.
Because they're like AoE proximity, so they don't actually.
Another thing that I when we do a second tank buster and I'm moving off to the left to hit my invuln, I try to hit C with a heart, but it turns my ass right toward him, and I start walking right toward him again.
Oh no.
So I gotta readjust myself. So
Mine-
sometimes I'm like freaking out.
Maybe there's a setting or something you could change, because like even if I auto face to attack the enemy, if I'm still hitting like away on my direction, I'm still moving away from them.
There's a little wiggle room with some melee. If you're inside the hitbox, but you're just past the center, you can still sort of hit it without looking at it directly. But that's more of a sort of taking advantage of a sort of proximity bug.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have it set to where I target them when I use my actions and all, but if I hit back, I'm gonna turn back around.
I had to
I
spend
hit-
this weekend making pots just to make sure I have enough for when actually we do hit enrage.
My job just doesn't seem to function at all. Even though I'm arranged and my dances, for some reason, I have to be looking at the boss while I'm dancing for it to function. I can't look away
Wait,
and
really?
dance. Yeah.
If I'm
It's like my
so-
dances are like a stare down.
so if I have my
I've never
back
had that
to
either. What the fuck?
if I have my back to a target and I'm in range to hit him with an attack, and I use it, it will turn me around to attack him. But I can just turn myself right back around, and then
Yeah, it's like if you're already in a movement though, and you do that, that's when things can get a little fucky.
Now, the dance itself is an AoE, and I can be looking away, and the effect is an AoE. But every time you push a dance button, it's actually secretly telling the server you're looking at the boss.
Holy shit! Really?
Yes, I figured this out the hard way. So this
What
happens.
The fuck?
It's happened during snakes where I've pressed a dance button while a snake is going off, and it's killed me.
Holy shit!
Yes. So I cannot use dance buttons while snakes are going or doing shit. Otherwise I get killed. So I have to stop all shit when snakes are using gazes.
it makes does it make you look at your dance partner?
I don't
Is that
know.
what it is? I think that's what it probably is. Then maybe it looks.
Why would you need to look
That
at your
makes
dance partner
sense.
for
I don't-
dances?
I
though?
don't know. I don't think it's looking at my dance partner because I don't have to have a dance partner to use dance.
Yeah.
Dances are independent. It's just an attack. The only thing that affects your dance partner is a singular buff.
So
And
it's just a AOE, right?
it's just an AoE attack.
I mean, I can use AOE's looking away, and it doesn't turn me around to
Yes,
face
but
them.
it's like a ninjutsu where I have to like preload like 4 like little movements, like swing attack,
Oh,
and every time those swings count as, I guess, a 0 DPS attack or something like that. And every single one of those swings, I think it's what gets Silo too. Sometimes
I'll swing you, baby.
it's happening to
Swing.
Silo too. Is when he's doing that, like that. What you say, like he gets sometimes freezes the party. Sometimes is it's this weird effect. I think is where any button presses you do at the exact moment that the gaze is going out counts as you looking towards the boss. If you're pressing a button, counts as looking at the boss. It's stupid.
God, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mm.
It might just be a physical DPS thing. Maybe it doesn't count for casters. It's because I'm a physical DPS, so it doesn't count as a spell. You know, it's an ability. So I can't get away with the same rules.
maybe.
It sucks. So I've had to just like wait like half GCDs during snake gazes and just wait them out, or get really good at timing, and like I've gotten really good at timing the snakes and just like pressing it off, like just really making sure that I've timed it, that I use my GCD like the moment before the gaze happens.
But Rips, you can, just be a machinist and not have to worry about none of that.
Oh man, it would be even harder with machinists because the GC. Because if I had a hypercharge going at that exact moment, that would be brutal.
Oh god, yeah. You'd like just be
I'd have
fucked
to
at that point.
wait during a hypercharge.
You would just hold it
And that shit like
until the
barely has
mechanic's
any
over
duration
with.
either.
Well, what I'd probably have to do is I'd figure out some way to have to angle myself to be inside the boss and try and look through them hyper at the same angle. But I mean, that would be very risky. I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, maybe not.
People get angry at me for constantly getting frozen because I'm trying to maximize DPS.
Oh, actually, I
Just
have
for
an
a
image
single
that.
for a single heat blast, it's not worth it.
Tomato relish. Dressing tomato.
And especially since the heat blasts aren't worth it now because you can hold on to it for that 1/2 GCD and you get an extra 2 seconds on your heat charge now. You could hold it. It's probably worth it. They'll just hold it now because they give you that extra time. Still sucks. It sucks.
Fun. I'm gonna take a quick piss. Be right back.
As opposed to a
What?
slow piss?
Yes.
Good old slow piss.
Nothing beats a slow piss.
Mm-mm. Don't you like to be sitting there just pissing forever?
Exactly.
I got my last piece of armor I needed for tank today. I didn't get it on the first run, though. I got it on the second run.
Damn, I had to do like 2 runs, I think, for my healer hat.
What? Yeah, so
Now I don't have to go in there for another week.
I got my new glam set up. Pretty happy. Well,
And you still look like shit.
no, I look pretty dope. I'm all glowy and shit. I got my
But do
ultimate
you
weapon.
have the Omega weapon ultimate weapon?
No, but I got the ultimate weapon.
Sucks
And
to
that
be
one,
you. I have the Omega one modded in because I'm not
you
clearing that anytime soon.
you cheaty bitch.
You know me. I did it during main. World first, baby.
World first.
World first.
They are really good looking weapons though. Like holy fuck. I mean, maybe not some of the weapon models, but the glow,
I
fucking
do,
slick.
I do, I do like the X. I do like the X. Not gonna lie.
So is that the reason you're like, oh, we should do one and everybody
No,
should get
no,
one from
no, no,
this one?
not at all. No, not at
Like
all.
this
I
specific
still
one.
don't. No, don't get me wrong. I love my Ultimate X. That's my jam right there.
I mean, if
And
you
now that
guys
I got
do
this new
want to do
glam,
Omega, hit me up. I'm willing to fill in. Wink, wink. I'd like the weapon, please. Give me the weapon.
By fill in, do you mean wait for us to clear and then come?
Exactly. With the occasional fill in.
no, my fucking Ultimate Weapon matches the glow on my armor. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. It's pimp as fuck.
Someone has an aneurysm, then maybe.
No, I was thinking about it for a while, and I was like, man, we could go to do T again, but like Roar already didn't sound too happy about going to do it because he wasn't getting a weapon, and that man's been wanting a glowy weapon for his class. So
Yeah, I didn't get a weapon for my class either. Because Dancer
Yeah,
doesn't.
Can't relate.
at least doing one of these new ones, they can all get weapons and everybody will feel good about it. You know,
I heard this new one's easier
don't care
than
if
Dragon Song, but
I don't care. I don't care if they're harder or easier or what. I don't give a shit as long as everybody's happy with what they're getting.
it's a loose
I learned my
term
lesson.
because Dragon Song was said to be the hardest ultimate they've ever made. So
Addison has the ugliest ones. Curious.
And also, yeah, I know. I was
Why would
watching
you do
Xeno.
that shit?
I was watching Xeno's video, and all he kept bitching about was, man, they need to go back and fix those weapons because they look like shit compared to
Yeah,
these new
they're
ones.
just fucking hideous.
Oh my god. And there's
Like
no
that's one reason
comparison.
not to run it.
You look at the DSR weapons, you look at the fucking Omega ones, and you're like, which one do I fucking want more?
Right?
But the fight of DSR sounds interesting because the whole Harsh Front bullshit. You know,
Counterpoint,
that
that man
seems
should
cool.
stay dead.
I mean, yes, but
He does seem like a creepy pedophile.
Hmm.
Are you listening to his Japanese dialogue?
Oh man,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because it's like super horny.
Mm-hmm. Talking about like rubbing the boys down with the.
He really likes
oil.
adventurers.
Is it gay to rub your armies down after a hard day adventuring?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, because when he talks about adventures in the Japanese version, I mean, he really likes adventurers.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the gunbreaker weapon does look fucking sick.
It does look pretty good.
What's the dancer weapon look like? Is there a
Shit.
no?
I'm
You
kidding.
got 2 spinny wheels. Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah,
but
you got 2 fucking glowy donuts.
I mean,
get
let's
2
face it,
glowy
most
wheels.
dancer weapons are shit. So
Right.
It looks like Tron. They look like Tron discs.
so does
They do
every
look pretty
weapon.
dope.
Let me see. Where's the graphic for him?
Let's go to
You
the
probably
video
go
that
to-
Blaze posted.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me
you
see.
could also go to fucking Rads, I think, where it's at. I
If you're
don't know.
still in game, yeah. Yeah, I believe it's in Rash if you're still in game.
I'm not in game anymore.
Oof. The Skull one looks really nice,
Dancer,
actually. That's the
let's
one I modded
see.
in.
We can also, get some chicken.
They look like saw blades.
Chicken is
tenders.
nice.
Chicken tenders and some fries.
They look like glowy saw blades, which is like most shit that dancers get, honestly.
And like, what was the last good weapon dancer got? I'm thinking it's the Cripplucker ones.
The ones we got from I think from finishing Endwalker was actually pretty decent because they were throwing knives, not an actual
Oh, were they?
disc. When we get something that's not a disc, it's nice and special, you know? Because
Yeah,
they're
like-
rare.
Anything that isn't a donut, it's just like,
It's like
fucking
"Ooh,
finally.
something different. A crescent or a set of knives or something. Ooh, something different.
Like, I like the Cripplucker ones because they just look like fucking shanks. Sure,
Did
they're
we-
still circular, but you could still cut a bitch theoretically with them.
Because we don't use chakrams. That is not our weapon set. We use throwing weapons. That is our weapon set. Throwing weapons. It's
You
not
know what a chakram is?
a throwing weapon. It's
Truck
not.
arm and nuts in your
It's
mouth.
not just chakrams.
Damn.
We should just give you guys like some throwing axes so you can have like the fucking
That's
lumberjack.
theoretically we could be
The
one of our,
lumberjack dancer.
we could theoretically use throwing axes, but we've been yet to given one though.
Yeah, because they gave the tomahawks to the warriors.
I'd like to see something that looks like throwing axes though. That'd be cool.
Have your lumberjack glam going on for your dancer.
That'd be
I
cool.
wouldn't mind like just a pair of grenades, you know, just like throw a bunch of grenades around.
Balls,
Just have
a
them
pair of
clear the edge.
balls.
Yeah,
Floating balls.
it's fucking like a bouncy ball, tennis ball.
I mean, it'd be
If
unique.
you throw one of those bouncy balls at someone's head hard enough, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
A pair of mini scythes. I mean, I'd go for that.
Oh, that'd be slick.
Well,
I mean,
What else could they
they'd all
do?
just be using the same.
God, Monk's weapon looks so stupid.
It all has to use the same bones,
You know,
but I mean,
a lot of
Oh,
people were
wow.
saying that honestly that the monk weapons weren't cool.
Just gives you glowy hands. That's all it does.
Yeah, you
I
see
mean,
the Scholar
glowy
one, the
hands?
sword? They look fucking nice, even though it's just a book. But fuck, is it a cool book?
Fucking
The
book.
pages are shiny. It looks cool.
They are.
Shiny and chrome.
Shiny pages. Oh, it's got like this like shiny gloss effect.
Yeah, I see it.
I want to steal some throwing cards from
Oh
Astro.
my god.
Theoretically, that
Hell, a pair of fans would be nice.
Yeah, they need to add the throwing cards to fuck.
Oh, a
let
fan.
the people use their Setzer clams.
Like fucking Azama's got fans. Well, why can't Dancer
yeah, a
use it too?
a fan,
Like, she's basically a dancer, ain't she?
a fan. Well, we use fans in our we use dancing fans, but I mean
Yeah,
like an actual.
fucking fan dance.
I mean, but an actual like fan. I mean, why not?
It was fucking go full katana on them.
Hmm.
Fucking Mortal Kombat. This shit.
I don't see why not. I mean, come on. Just call it a throwing fan. I mean,
But yeah, they need to do throwing cards so people can actually wear their Setzer glams, and it makes sense.
yeah. I mean, why
Why?
not?
Like, oh, what are you gonna do? Be fucking astrologian? Yeah, sure. Cards.
Imagine playing a fucking healer. That's kind of cringe, bro.
Imagine playing astrologist.
Throwing cards actually does make
I-
sense.
I like playing
Yeah.
Astrologian.
Shut up, you heal
Bitch,
slut.
my favorite
Go-
healer.
Go heal. Wait, see how much you like healing then.
So how's the paladin rotation now? See, is it any better, or is it still needlessly complex for
I
the same
haven't, you
output?
know, I haven't even picked up Paladin since, but
Oof.
it's
Hey, what am I,
it's
paladin sword?
better. It's better, but it's still not like putting up the numbers.
I think the general consensus was that it feels like there's something missing. Like it's a level 100 paladin.
Maybe it's they're planning something for next expansion to do with it.
Yeah, they're gonna
Like
be
this is just the
refixing it
first
again.
part of what it's supposed to be.
But they
Come
already
the
did
next
that with WoW.
expansion.
We're getting a sneak preview of a new design philosophy, possibly.
I hope they don't fuck
That's-
up Astro and Dragoon next expansion.
I
They're
feel like
gonna
this
fuck
is
up all the
just a-
jobs. This is what they do.
I just
I
wish
feel
they
like it's-
wouldn't, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like it's gonna be this is just a band-aid for Paladin until 7.0.
I wonder
Just
if
a
they're going
little
to
Band-Aid
eventually
in case.
make all the
Mhm.
range DPS to basically kind of function like Dancer to a degree.
No,
Well-
God,
They're
please no.
buffing, where they're buffing somebody else.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
if
kind of
they're
interested
buffing,
in.
that's fine.
I'm kind of interested in the fact that Yoshi P sort of hinted that he doesn't think that we should keep leveling past 100.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it'll look
So-
ugly after like 110.
So we probably will level up to 100, and then we'll probably get master levels, and which will be
Something like that.
effectively the same goddamn thing as leveling up past 100, but it would just,
You
just
get the
We'll get a
shiny
star
one
next to our name over our head.
yeah, it's the same goddamn thing, but it's just a new. It just looks
I think they
nicer.
did the same thing in 11.
They did. It's no difference than going over 100. It just looks nicer. They'll have an in-lore reason why it's called master levels, though. Like, I don't know. Like, we had to be.
I just don't want it to end up like WoW, where we're using borrowed power systems every fucking expansion.
I
That
don't-
just go away when the next expansion comes out.
Well, I doubt they'll go the Final Fantasy 11 route where we have to constantly like get rep in order to get allocate points towards like a sub job, because that's not how 14 works. It's just going to be
Yeah.
it's just going to be a new. It's just going to be level points on top of the existing leveling system. I don't think it's going to be anything special. It's just going to be. You reach level 100, and once the new expansion sets, it's like, oh, you unlocked master classes. Congratulations, you're in a new expansion. Now you have to just start at level. Probably have to talk to your job dude again, and then they'll say
But then they'd have to write lines for them, and you know they ain't gonna do that.
they'll take a look at your job crystals, like your job crystal looks extra sparkly now, and then I'll get glowy, and then now you've unlocked your master job or something, and then
Or they'll have like levels for like tanks, DPS, and ranged and healer instead of like specifically for the class. Like you level up your role.
possibly that's an interesting way of thinking about it. You roll levels.
Make some actual new role abilities or something. That way they don't design unique abilities for like every fucking class.
I don't know.
Well, we have one more expansion to get to level 100.
That would make
then
it easier
let's
for
see what
them,
happens
but at
after
the
that.
same time, everyone would be pissed off
Oh,
because that would
jeez.
make it.
Or if it follows Square Enix's current trajectory, the next expansion will be the last one because the game will fucking shut down because of NFTs. and bullshit.
No, Yoshi
no.
P said he has like another like decade.
I mean, we're only one bad NFT acquisition away from the entire company going kaput.
But don't you want a funny monkey to put on your adventurer plate?
Well, if Yoshi P gets his
Please.
way, the current arc is complete, but now he has a whole new other arc for another 10 years that he wants to do. So,
Yeah.
And it's starting off poorly.
and that's, well, they're building a new engine. They have a new story arc, and they're going to start from level 100 is going to be the start of a whole new level system. So,
Well, the level 100 thing's not going to happen until the patch after next. So.
Well, it's going to start after the next expansion, yeah. But I imagine that's how it's going to work out. Is there's like new expansion, new story, new big enemies. I mean, because this it's a whole new start of a whole new 10-year saga. So
Bet you we stop at 99.
No, he said it said it's going to be level 100. He said 100.
Really?
I think he said literally 100, but that's it.
Well,
But does Yoshi P know why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I don't think he does.
Because it'd be weird because you always end your levels at a 0 when you're leveling up, and suddenly they'll only be able to go at 9 would be a weird stopping point, and it's sort of.
And like, how would they do level 100 dungeons anyway if it's like 99, like expert shit?
It would feel weird as the player. I know it's traditional for Final Fantasy to end at 99, but it's weird for every other MMO out there, so they don't fuck tradition.
I mean, Maple Story's got like what 300 levels?
Yeah, and like Korean MMOs go up to like 9 billion level 9 billion. Fuck it.
Those damn Koreans! Why do they let it happen?
They just love grinding, man.
Jesus Christ!
They never want it to stop.
It's so weird. You'd think they'd have like no time in the day, but apparently they've got like billions to just grind it out. What the fuck, man?
Bots, man, bots.
True, there was a big botting issue. Is a big botting issue.
Those games are played by primarily bots, I think.
Well, it's still funny that all the Blizzard's games got shut down in China.
Yeah, because
yeah. What's the deal with that?
Because they didn't renew their contract.
Basically, they didn't renew the contract with the current thing. Because I'm guessing they were wanting more creative control over the game, and Blizzard was kind of like, no.
Exactly, yeah.
Yikes.
Blizzard wanted to remain entire creative control over their properties. Was it NetEase?
They want the Chinese government.
NetEase wanted the
meddling in with their content.
And Blizzard said, fuck no. And so they ended and the contract was up, and they couldn't negotiate a new contract. So the contract ended, and that's it.
It's always private servers.
So afterwards of that happening, there's this giant WoW monument there, and they destroyed it. They
tore it down.
No way.
They destroyed it, yeah, and everyone who helped out got this special drink. From they gave them like this
Welcome
drink,
to China.
like, for helping them destroy it.
Nothing lives long enough. They're gonna build a new monument for whatever the next project is. It's just nothing lasts.
Well, they're already making their not Genshin World of Warcraft alike.
More like Genshin.
Damn, Genshin.
They literally just took World of Warcraft and put a Genshin.
Isn't that because Genshin bailed from China?
Yes, they also
did they?
Yes, MiHoYo is no longer
owned
by the Chinese government.
But it's still made by the Chinese, and that means I don't trust them.
It still has ties to China, but the company's main offices is no longer located in mainland China now.
Because China was like, hey, stop showing so many titties and ass on the screen. And they were like, nope.
The right to bare titties.
I think they still have ties to the Chinese government, though. So, I mean, because they still have. So it's not completely independent of it, but they probably have a little bit more control now.
Since China was censoring all the ass and titties.
China, block out the titties.
And Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, that too.
Well, they probably just moved
come
out.
on. We all know Genshin players' favorite characters aren't the characters with tits. I mean, it's all the little girls.
Well, China was probably just mainland China was probably just restricting their economic control because in mainland China you're just not allowed to actually have a certain amount of profits. So if you move your mainland offices off from Chinese mainland, you actually can increase the amount of profits you're actually allowed to accrue. That's probably the reason why.
So it's like tax fraud.
It's in a way, yeah, it's Chinese tax
Oh,
fraud.
shit. I mean, the Chinese and tax fraud goes hand in hand.
Because
I know as soon as Wrath of the Lich King Classic is done, I'm going straight to private servers because fuck Cataclysm.
Because as long as you're in mainland China, basically your company is owned by China. Literally everything is owned by China as long as you're in China. So by moving their company outside of China, at least they can. Technically, China still has some control over them, but as long as they're Chinese citizens, but they have a little bit more control to keep away from China stealing all of their shit from them if their offices are not located there. Because then they're not on Chinese soil. Because that means part of the assets are joint owned by the country that they're in. So it's a little bit more tax friendly for them.
China do love stealing.
So that's probably the
Those
reason
crazy
why.
chinks.
I'm sure there's lots of funny
Steal
tax
all
things
your
like that.
I mean, I love Xi Jinping. Haha, please don't gas my country.
Well, Discord will probably eventually be owned by China if it isn't already.
Well, I mean, that's why Chinese companies buy up all the companies all over the world, is so that they can get their money outside of China, is so that the CCP won't buy all their assets. Because if they can put their assets outside of China, then the CCP can't pull it out from their company so easily.
I'll put my assets on your chest.
Damn.
Waste. But will you shit on his chest too?
Of course.
That's why Chinese companies.
Why would I make a half measure?
That's why Japanese.
China.
That's why Chinese companies invest in all over the world so much. It's not just. Well, okay, it's
Greed.
the Chinese government sort of encourages this to an extent because they like to have their little fingers everywhere because then they can encourage their influence. But it's also the Chinese companies do this to try and keep their assets from being so easy for the CCP to pull it from as easily if it's invested in American and European companies, because then it's not as easy for it to be pulled from out. Then they can say, we don't actually have these assets to give to you right now. We have it invested in these companies offshore. We can't just give it to you right now.
Good
So
old tax fraud.
it's not tax fraud. It's invested.
Good old tax evasion.
Well, it's not tax evasion. You mean just like we pay our taxes if we have investments, then it's a tax write-off.
Good old tax evasion.
I don't care what Xi
Taxes.
Jinping does, I'm not paying my taxes.
Good old accounting.
It'd be like Yoshi and just go tax evasion.
Based.
This is my understanding, at least. It's probably a very basic understanding of the situation, but
Well, it's just, neocolonialism. They're just having their little fiefdoms in other countries. It's like, oh, well, you owe us for this, so you better be nice to us.
Yeah.
When, when we need to make trade deals.
exactly.
That's why they're investing so much in Africa and in South America.
Africa.
Well,
Rica.
that's the Chinese government's doing that to try and assert control over resources.
Yeah, especially in a lot of the rare earth metals.
Exactly, because China has a lot of control over a lot of rare earth metals. That's why they're the leader in silicon conductors and stuff like that. But even their supply is going to dwindle at some point, so they're they're making sure
they're losing the population race to India at this point.
But they're making sure that they have control over those resources in Africa too, so that they don't lose control of that as well. They're not stupid. Anyway.
Anyway,
We know they're not stupid. They're Chinese. Jeez.
Chinese.
I hate the
Chinese.
Chinese.
Well, you know,
Okay.
you have a lot. You have it a lot worse over there, considering you're like they're